And welcome back to another episode of Flick Fights, where two movies enter, one movie leaves. With me, as always, is Nicholas Nye. How we doing, Nick?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Did you unearth some old trauma from these movies, or was it a trip down nostalgia lane?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I mean, definitely, these were, I think neither of these I'd really seen since I was pretty young, and definitely both of them on CRTVs to date myself. But, I definitely noticed a lot of stuff this time and had some different perspectives on things, and one of them kind of wasn't even a horror to me, weirdly, anymore. It was just kind of tragic. But, it was just, it was definitely new views on these movies from my previous watching, which was a fun experience.
This week on Flick Fights, we are doing The Sixth Sense versus Signs, two M. Night movies that I've really only ever rewatched when somebody says, I never watched that. And you're like, what the fuck?
These are prime. I'm not watching the movie. I'm watching you watch the movie. Fucking
exactly. Yeah. I've heard you say, I see dead people. You never actually saw that scene. We're watching it now.
Yes. Yeah, just because we just can't get enough of Bruce Willis and Mel Gibson, man.
Fucking seriously.
Just keep coming. But it's not intentional. We just keep coming back around to it like a star's gravity that we cannot escape.
This is like the first time we've done a Mel Gibson movie, though, that he is like a way different character than he's played in any of the other ones. Like,
he's such a wimp.
Kudos to him and M. Night. Yeah, he's such a dork. Refuses to swear.
I'm mentally insane.
I love that part. I'm screaming with anger.
I swore. I know I heard.
That was great. But yes, it is the M. Night Shyamalan off. We're going to be doing, I don't know, we're not going to do it right after this, but this is our peak of M. Night, in our opinion, matchup. And then eventually we're going to have the depths of M. Night matchup.
Yes.
We're still debating on what that should be, but we've got a lot to choose from.
I saw the beginning stage one symptoms of what he would become in these movies in a couple places. Definitely in Signs, where it's just like, let's talk about this random other thing. Like, fucking, all right. That doesn't further the plot at all.
Well, especially when he starts putting himself in the movie for longer. Like, Signs is he's on screen for a solid, 10 minutes total, I think, in the whole movie, and I'm like, you are not that good of an actor, bro.
Yeah, and here's his acting in Signs. That's it.
Other than when he goes to his house and he just trauma dumps onto Mel Gibson.
Even when he's trauma dumping, he's just like just drives away.
I wonder if there was a producer or something, I don't know what it is, but when you move, I just don't buy it.
Yeah, just be like a baby animal who's just been cornered by a wolf. That's your motivation. Just
but if you're new to the show, please like and subscribe, share the episode, leave a comment of what you think might be the worst M. Night movie so we can add it to consideration for the shit fight that is coming.
Yeah.
And short description of what we do here: we take two movies, usually pretty similar, sometimes exactly the same in plot, sometimes it's just M. Night movies. Discuss the plot, take them through 10 rounds, score them on a scale of 1 to 10 for each round, and then declare a winner at the end. But with that, we'll go ahead and get into our tale of the tape for tonight. In our red corner, we have The Sixth Sense, made in 1999, directed by M. Night, budget of $40 million, box office of $672 million. And this was this his first movie? Or was Unbreakable before this?
I think Unbreakable was before this, but this was
this was his big one.
His blockbuster made him a household name movie.
$672 million in 1999 is fucking insane.
Yeah. I mean, just after inflation, that's over $1 billion.
Right. IMDb has it at an 8.2. The critics on Rotten Tomatoes gave it an 86%, and the audience was pretty close to them with a 90. Top billed cast is Bruce Willis, Haley Joel Osment, back when he was... Everybody wanted this kid in a movie that needed a kid. Yes. And rightfully so. He's a fucking amazing actor in this.
Then he hit puberty, his body grew, and his face stayed about that size. And, and no one wanted him no more.
Also had our Queen of Scream, Toni Collette, in it, and
Mhm.
Olivia Williams. That must have been his wife.
I forgot we had Toni Collette in a bra in this. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Oh, I forgot. Damn.
I literally texted Jess. I was like, "Man, Toni Collette used to be hot," and she was like, "Yeah, we talked about this when you remembered she was in Sixth Sense." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what I'm watching."
I'm consistent.
But I'll leave the other notables for you. But go ahead and tell us the blue corner.
All right, in the blue corner we have Signs, 2002, yet again directed by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Budget of 72 million, worldwide box office of 408, still pretty goddamn good.
Yeah,
Runtime of 106 minutes, which I will say, these are both quick watches, which
that was nice. But yeah, dude, we've done some doozies here lately.
Yeah.
That felt good.
Oh yeah, Brave Watch versus Patriot is like, these are amazing movies, but I need to like go do things.
Yes.
There's a pile of dishes that are backing up back there. We have IMDb of 6.8, Rotten Tomato critics of 75%, Rotten Tomato audience of 67%, and I can kind of guess why certain things in this might be a little divisive. But yeah, we also have the other notable films. We got Trap, Split, and The Visit. Oh, The Visit is a good fucking M. Night Shyamalan one, especially living with people with dementia. That's just fucking,
Yes.
yeah.
That's one of the few remaining good ones after this stretch here.
Yes.
Trap was also really good, like I said. That's the newest one, I think.
Split was legitimately terrifying.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of these ones were good. I didn't put the
Yes.
shitty ones on here.
Yes. And Signs top guests are Mel Gibson, Joaquin Phoenix, Rory Culkin, and goddamn, the Culkin DNA is strong. Like,
Yeah, dude.
Like,
The voices are exactly the same.
To this day, I could probably spot a Culkin at 100 yards. Like, just like, nope, Culkin.
Well, and he hadn't started dyeing his hair yet and shit either. I don't know that he dyes it. I don't know why I said that. But now that he's older, he's like way more darker features than Macaulay. I think it's to differentiate themselves. But in this movie, he's blonde. He looks just like him.
Correct. And Abigail Breslin, who was the daughter in Little Miss Sunshine.
Yes. Both great kid actors also, but that's one of the rounds. I won't say it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's your tale of the tape for tonight. We're going to go ahead and jump into the plot with our red corner first, starting with The Sixth Sense. When I was like in my head going over how we were going to discuss this opening scene, I realized another thing I missed watching this movie because it's cold in the cellar. Didn't click for me until right when I read that line that what's happening there is because he's in the fucking house.
Yep.
God damn it. This movie's so good. But yeah, it opens up on some rich people bullshit that I'll never experience.
Yeah. He's got a plaque, honorary award from the mayor for all his work with the children of the city and
is
his
that a
work in
thing?
psychology. I mean, are dick sucking plaques a thing? Oh, 100%, yeah.
Sure.
Like basically the mayor needed points and he said, okay, we're gonna get a really nice plaque made in a really nice frame, we're gonna give it to a really nice doctor, and I'm gonna stand there and we're gonna take a picture and that'll be in the paper and they're all lovely. That's all it fucking is. But he's ecstatic about it, his wife's ecstatic about it. Oh, this is Bruce Willis, Dr.
Crow, Malcolm Crow.
Malcolm Crow, yes, Dr. Malcolm Crow.
Amazing name, by the way.
Yes. And like they're drunk, they're fucking happy, they're fucking it's just all the things are good. And they go upstairs to the room and you get the classic like whoom shadow by a doorway.
Yeah, she also does the weirdest striptease ever. Like almost aggressive. She's like, fucking taking her.
Oh yeah, it's the drunk dancing that looks good to everyone when you're drunk, but if you have a camera, you're just like, nope, burn that. Never let anyone see that.
I've also never known what it's like for your wife to be like happy you're drunk. Like I think you're a little tipsy. We should go to bed. I don't know what that's like. But yeah, shadow behind them, and she notices the window's busted in, and the phone is off the hook on the ground, and then there's holy fucking shit, is that Donnie Wahlberg in his underwear in the bathroom?
Yep. I was gonna say, is that one of the guys from fucking Sunny in Philadelphia? Is that one of the McPoyles?
It's not, but he certainly looks like
him. He's not the McPoyles, but he's a McPoyle.
But yeah, I saw Donnie Wahlberg on the list for the cast of this movie. I was like, I don't remember Donnie Wahlberg. And then when it shows this dude's dude, I was like, he used to be way skinnier. Holy shit.
And it's apparently one of his former clients, and he's freaking out and saying all kinds of very concerning and worrying things, which, yet again, as a kid, never picked up on this, but fucking he was seeing ghosts. Like,
Right.
yeah, he was like, I'm cursed, I'm a freak, like, no one understands, you were wrong, it wasn't just me freaking out about my parents' divorce, and just...
Yeah. And he makes a pretty horrible mistake here, in my opinion. When he's trying to remember who he is, he's just saying other kids' names out loud that he might have, in his mind, failed. And I'm like, don't say it out loud. Why are you saying it out loud?
Yeah, that's a pretty long list, bro.
But then he remembers Vincent Gray, and he's like, I do remember. You were quiet. You were so smart. And he says, unusually compassionate. And I don't know why that line sticks out so much to me.
Oh, well, that's just him like, and you're very nice, remember? Don't shoot me.
And then he says, you forgot curse. And he keeps screaming, you failed me. And they do this kind of pretty cool camera work. Bruce Willis is like falling backwards away from him while trying to talk him down. And then he shoots Bruce Willis in the belly. And then the camera does this like sliding away thing as he puts the gun to his head in the bathroom.
Yeah, and then bang, bang. And then we just cut, like hard cut away from that scene.
Yeah, his wife's like, don't talk, and then fade to black. And real quick, the music in this movie, I think I like Sign's music a little bit better, but they both have fantastic scores.
Yeah.
Music kicks in here, and then we fade to next fall in South Philly. Also, I think M. Night might have thought Pennsylvania was going to be his Maine, like Stephen King's Maine, because they're both in Pennsylvania. Not the same.
No. It's like, well, I've got my own East Coast city.
Not the same. Nobody knew anything about Maine before Stephen King. That's the difference.
Everyone knows, hey, fuck you! Fuck you! Philly, city of brotherly love.
Possibly the worst city to see dead people in. Where are all the dead people, by the way, that Haley Joel Osment is seeing that are just like, fucking egos? Where's all these fucking guys?
Oh, they're just all at the stadium constantly. They never leave. That's why it's fucking freezing there all the time.
In death, still trying to pull down street lights.
This is hell! This is hell! Just like grabbing at beer steins. It's like, I can't. Why?
Yeah,
but also
you're all those guys.
Also, you're an Eagles fan, which
Yeah. But we see Malcolm sit on a bench looking at his notes from the Vincent Gray case, and I might be the first time where I realized. Probably not. I just forgot again that this is where I was like, did Vincent see dead people? Because I'm looking at the notes where he says something about him being distracted by his surroundings while he was interviewing him, as if people were lurking in the corners asking him questions at the same time I was. I'm like, what the fuck kind of note is that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then yet again, I should have I think it was 12 when I fucking watched this last time, so I was not smart. But yeah, there's a whole plot point later where he actually fucking hears the voices and shit. I'm like, oh, because as a kid, I thought that was fucking like Cole's fucking voice transcripts or something like that. Yeah. So, anyways,
it didn't click at all, but now it does, obviously. But you see Haley Joel Osment. His name is Cole Sear in this movie, so I'll stop calling him that. But see him come out with giant glasses on and then just vanishes, and Malcolm's following him through the streets, running up, trying to catch up.
Not in a creepy way whatsoever. It's fine.
Yeah. Not concerning. Introduces himself and says he's sorry he missed their appointment. And notices your glasses didn't have any lenses. And he says they were my dad's. And then he looks down. There's like slashes on his wrists. He hears him speaking Latin to his toy soldiers. Yeah, they talk for a little bit. And he's like, he says, I'm going to see you again, aren't I? The kid does. And he's like, if that's okay with you, again, the red flags throughout the movie of where I should have picked up are so over the top now. But yeah, he goes home. His wife is asleep in bed with tissues like she's been crying and covers up like she's cold.
One plate on the table, like, which you take at this point, like she didn't even make anything for him.
Right.
Just fucking,
And there's the real offhand, but a couple times you see there's this door with a red knob that he keeps trying to open, and he can't find his key. He can't get the door open.
Yeah, but it's the thing to the basement. And every time he does that, after that scene, he's in the basement. So it's just like, it's the movie's telling us like blatantly, we're just dumb.
Right. He translates the Latin that he heard Cole say, which just says, "Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord."
Yeah.
And then we see Toni Collette in her fucking prime. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Straight to a bra shot.
Yep. I'm like, all right, pay attention. This is better than the squawking parrot and fucking fucking Citizen Kane. Just put Toni Collette in a bra and I'm back.
She's doing laundry. She notices his tie's dirty or something and goes into the laundry room and comes back out and all the fucking cabinets are wide open.
Yep. Just poltergeist, which
and he's sitting there with his hands just stuck on the table, just like, so what, you're looking for something, honey? And he's like, Pop-Tarts?
Yeah. She just hands it to him, and like even when he walks away, there's like this weird condensation large handprint on the table, and she's like,
Right.
huh.
And the main thing I got from this scene that's important is he always says, "What are you thinking, Mama? Are you thinking anything bad about me?" He always, throughout the movie, keeps asking, "What are you thinking? What are you thinking?" Which is really depressing.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to have his mom think of him badly. Or
Yeah.
anything.
And she looks out the window to see him meet up with his little buddy to go off to school, and they're
And
all
he's like,
happy.
"Ah." Yeah, and then the second he turns around the corner, he fucking just turns him a little shit. And oh god, I knew this fucking game. It was my blood boiled when I saw this one. It was just like, oh yeah, private school, cool.
Yeah. I've never hated a child this much in a movie that wasn't really centered around hating a child.
Oh yeah.
But as soon as I got an eyesight, he's like, how'd you like that, freak? He's like, it's called improv. Dude, taking acting classes, blah, 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 blah.
As a child, one of my fucking bullies, I had this exact goddamn experience. He was a little fucking actor, and he was in this fucking like GE refrigerator commercial. And like I had to fucking, it was like, it was on for years. I had to see his fucking like happy little ass like slide into frame and open the door and chug some milk, and I was just like watch around. I'm like, oh yeah, this fucker.
They do this adorable thing when he comes home from school that I like, where it's like, what did you do today? And they just say basically their biggest fantasy is what they did today.
Yeah. Or like
She
the
says,
opposite of what happened today. I kinda
exactly.
figured maybe, yeah.
And it's so sad. The mom says, I won the lottery, quit my job, ate a picnic in the park, and swam in a fountain all afternoon. And his biggest fantasy is I got picked first for kickball at recess, and his voice, this kid is perfect for this shit, man.
Yeah,
he's
like cracked,
kicked a grand slam, and everybody carried me around on their shoulders cheering. And I'm like, oh my God. And then she goes, I'm going to go make you triangle pancakes. And you see Malcolm sitting in the living room, and she says, like, to the room almost, you've got an hour. And it without giving spoilers too early, it's not to him. So I'm assuming it was about the pancakes. By the way, why does it take you an hour to make pancakes?
I mean, triangle pancakes are maybe more complicated. It's like you make a silver dollar, just
cut them after.
Nah, it's not the same. You need the crispy edges.
Triangle pancakes, fucking ridiculous request. Malcolm asks him if he wants to sit, and he just shakes his head. And another thing you pick up on when you know the secret of this movie is why he's not talking. And he's like, I want to play a mind reading game. If I'm right, you move closer to the chair. If I'm wrong, you step further away. If you get to the chair and sit down, I win. And basic observations any therapist can make about a troubled child. He's like, when your parents got divorced, your mom went to a doctor, didn't help her, and that's why you don't trust me. And he moves forward, and he's like, your mom told him secrets, and you didn't like that. Moves closer, and
you have a secret. He's like, yeah, moves closer, and
then he's like, your dad gave you that watch, and he steps further away and says he found it in a drawer after he left. And then he's like, you're quiet in school, you're a good student, and you never really get in trouble. He's like, nope. Drew a picture of a man getting stabbed in the neck with a screwdriver.
And it's like, now I just draw rainbows and puppies and people smiling. It's just like, oh God.
People don't have meetings about rainbows. And then he goes, what am I thinking now? And he's like, I don't know what you're thinking now. He's like, I was thinking you're nice, but you can't help me. And then leaves. I'm like, that's fucking cheating. He already said that.
Yep. Another hard cut. Like this movie kind of moves like dreams do in a weird way. And you get that later where it's just like, you're here, now you're here. There's no
it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense when you know what's happening here, but it's awesome. Masterpiece. Shows up at a restaurant where his wife is sitting down waiting for him, and he was like, makes a joke. He's like, I thought you meant the other Italian restaurant I asked you to marry me in. And he sits down and starts talking about the kid and is like, I'm sorry. I'm just like, he
Yeah,
reminds me so much of Vincent. I want to
instantly
help him.
goes
And
into the case, and I guess our perception of this is like he's so lost in his work that he's like she's just ignoring him now, like she's
right.
done.
And then the check shows up and he reaches for it, but she takes it and says, happy anniversary, and leaves. And now he's walking with Cole to school. Again, another hard cut. He's just with Cole on his way to school. Like, what therapists, they're just showing up at all hours of the day, walking with children. Again, big clues here. But ask him if he ever talks to his mom about the Tommy, the bully kid and everything. And he says, I don't want her to know I'm a freak. And he stops. And this right here, I had to go pay for the fucking movie because I was watching the free version from ANC. And he says, don't ever say that. That's bullshit. But it was fucking AMC, so it's censored. And I was like, no. And I went and I paid fucking $5 to watch the uncensored version of this. It was fucking bullshit.
He's like, you said the S word. Like, you like respects him now. He's like, yeah.
I put yes, he did, Cole, because I just paid money to hear him say it.
Then we cut off again, and we're back at Cole's house with his mom.
Yeah.
And she's looking in all these pictures, and all these pictures is like this weird little light occlusion thing that's just like off to the side, and every single one, she's like, huh, and that's it.
She like almost picks up on it.
Oh, I'd be freaked out. I'd be like, these were not the same camera in the same place with vastly different. What the fuck? Like I would start investigating. I'm like, we need to get a scientist. This is fucking weird.
They're hanging out, I think, in his house, in his bedroom, and he's like, you ask a lot of questions about Dad today. How come? And he says, we do things to draw attention, express feelings about certain issues. For example, someone might leave something on a desk for a person to find. And then asks him if he's ever done free association writing. And while they're talking about it, you see the mom find his free association writing.
Yeah.
That says, quiet the damn baby, I'll kill you, and all this horrible shit written over and over again.
Like abusive husband words and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, God. And he's just like, yeah, I write upset words.
Yeah, the biggest tension they build in this movie is a single mother collapsing because she doesn't know what's wrong with her son or how to fix it. It's very Toni Collette's fantastic. But yeah, reading this, it's just one more thing that she's like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, no, there's even a part later on, like she's such a fucking like mama bear. She's like in her dreams, like, hey, you touch him, I'll beat the shit out of you. Just yeah.
She's great. You see Malcolm looking at his notes, and he circles the part about the self-injurious behavior he's observing in Cole.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me you worked in behavioral therapy without saying self-injurious behavior.
Yes. I wrote SIB in here, and I was like, I should probably expand on that.
I had to put him in a level 2 hold for 2 minutes until...
God damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, then he hears a dude upstairs talking to his wife and like looks out the window and is listening, and the guy's like, should I stop by on my way back? Blah, blah, blah. He says, keep moving, cheese dick. And I wonder what the censored version of that would have been. But
yeah. Cheese pants, I don't know. Cheesy man. I mean, we'll never get Monday to Friday snakes. Oh, no. These, what is it? These monkey fighting snakes on this Monday to Friday plane again. But it's a lost art. Then we get a little history lesson back at Cole's school with this teacher.
This is one of my favorite scenes. M. Night has some really unique camera work, and this is like the first time you see it in the movie. The like zooms on faces and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the teacher's talking about the history of Philadelphia. Every time he asks a question, for the most part, the kids aren't paying attention. But then he gets to a part where he says, can anybody tell me what this building used to be for? And Cole pipes up and was like, yeah, they used to hang people here. He's like, no, it was a legal courthouse. He's like, yeah, those are the people that hung people here.
Yeah, I was like, dude, yeah, like it's like, where do you think the corporal punishment was put out? Yeah,
right. This teacher is shitty for all intents and purposes. He should have been like, oh, well, yeah, they would have executed people, not just no.
Yeah.
And then he gets really shitty because when he's saying this, he's staring at Cole and he's like, "Stop looking at me. I don't like it when people look at me like that." And he's just like, how else do you want me to look at you? I'm like, "Stop looking at him, bro.
Yeah,
What's
just
wrong
turn
with
around
you?
and leave the neurodivergent child alone. Just let
Yeah,
him calm down.
move on."
Yeah. And then he just like starts channeling his fucking bully, apparently.
Yeah. He goes, "You're a stuttering Stanley." And he's like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Yeah, it's like, who told you that? And just like screams it repeatedly, like it's top of his lungs, and the teacher just fucking snaps and like goes under his desk, like slams his fist down, just like
"You freak!" Like actually start stuttering.
Yeah, Malcolm
Yeah.
goes to see him afterwards, and
Yeah.
he is I mean, like, talk about kid rage, like the kid does such a great job here. It's just it's just like he's vibrating. He's like so mad.
He's like, "I don't want to talk about anything." And he's in like a big ass like adult chair too. It just
Yeah.
makes it funnier. And then he shows him this magic penny bit he does. and, and it's a terrible magic trick. And he's
Yeah.
like, "It was in your hand the whole time." He was like, "Was it?" He's like, "I didn't know you were funny." I'm like, Jesus Christ. This kid is intense.
Again, in the way we just fucking cut around here, we just cut back to his house, and we see the wife is watching their wedding video, and he kind of goes up to their bathroom and finds out she's taking Zoloft, and he's like, "Oh God, I'm fucking up." And then just yet again cut. I'm like,
Yeah, he tries the red doorknob again one more time, and then it cuts away to Cole trying the magic penny trick at a birthday
Yes.
party. These kids fucking suck, dude.
Kids fucking suck. They don't have empathy yet. It's like
He does. The
hard-
kid's just like, "That's stupid." He's like, "It's supposed to be funny."
Yeah.
Like, this poor kid is light years ahead of his time.
Dude, and like yet again, I had this experience, but like hearing your parents like not talking shit about you
Right.
necessarily, but talking about your deficiencies with other people just really casually and shit. It's just like, oh, Cole, like this is maybe why I haven't watched this movie in a long time.
Yeah, it was a
too
huge
traumatizing.
She's talking about him hiding in a tunnel at Chuck E. Cheese or something, and some lady's like, "I'm sorry, what was it?" She's like, "Chuck E. Cheese." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, everybody knows what Chuck E. Cheese
Yeah,
is.
it's like fucking 1999 right now. You know what fucking Chuck E.
Exactly.
Cheese is. Fuck off. It is huge. You just went there yesterday. The pizza's probably from there. Fuck off.
But he sees a red balloon go up to the ceiling and follows it. I'm like, were red balloons just always evil?
Yeah, it's doing his attic work now. He went up. He's just got some upward mobility in society this time. He's an attic clown now.
But he sees this like little attic door, and hears a voice saying, "I swear I didn't take the master's horse. Open this door and I'll grab you."
Yeah.
And that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. This part was like really the only part of the movie that scared me when I was a kid.
Yeah, and I think I know what that actually is, because those were a real thing. Like, I mean, they're more back in castles, but I guess they kind of survived in the slave times shit too. It was called the obulette. You ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Basically, it's French for hole in the ground. We lock you in and forget about you. It's literally, it's like you're not even worth the sell. We're just gonna throw you in this pit, close the door, and bye.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was like the worst like execution. Just you're gonna like be eaten by rats or starve to death or die of infection or some shit. It's like horrible.
Yeah, I think I'd rather the infection than a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
Tommy, his bully, and his friend see Cole up there staring at the door, and again he breaks my heart with his little voice. They walk up, he's just like, "Happy birthday, Derek," and is trying
Yeah.
to be so polite. And they're like, "Is there something you want to see in there? Let's play a game called Locked in the Dungeon, or do a play called Locked
Yeah.
in the Dungeon." I'm like, "You little motherfucker." So,
Mhm. Yeah,
and
no,
yeah,
these are probably some of the most realistic examples of bullies I've ever seen. Just
yes,
little
yeah.
fuckers that take joy in pain just because they haven't learned fucking empathy yet.
Yeah, I was definitely having some flashbacks specifically to getting picked on by two older kids at a birthday party. But
Mhm.
yeah, they throw him in there and he starts screaming and then kind of just stops for a little bit. And then the balloon pops and he starts
Yeah.
screaming again. And that's how the mom notices something's going on.
Oh yeah, she's got like yet again the sixth sense to fucking say the thing. She's like so far away. There's loud music, and she's just like, "Cool."
Right.
Like, mom senses.
And then when she looks up and sees a bunch of kids congregated, she's like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
hears him screaming and she can't get the door open, and then he just goes silent, and he unlocks the door or something from the other side.
I think whatever was holding it closed. Like,
that's kind of what I was wondering. Was it him or the thing? But
I think it was yet again, it's vague, like who opened the fucking lock in The Shining and shit. But like, yeah,
right.
I'm pretty sure it was the ghost holding it closed so it could like fuck with him more.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it comes open and he just falls out like unconscious.
And he's all fucked up, and there's like tears in his clothing and scratches all over him and shit. And
yeah. And then we're at the doctor's office, and fucking Malcolm's here. Again, more big kids. Like the therapist just showed up at the hospital in the middle of the night. But and the doctor is M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes. Just here to quickly accuse you of abuse real quick.
Yeah. Yeah, he says it wasn't a seizure, and then he brings up he has all these cuts and bruises. And she says, those are from sports. And then she's like, wait, you think I hurt my child? You think I'm a bad mother? And just go fucking 100 instantly. And there's a social worker there already. And I'm like, this never happens in real life. But they're like, what happened to my child? Something physically happening, something very, very wrong. And then we just cut to Malcolm in the hospital room with him. Yeah. And I mean, is he wearing his dad's socks or something? He's wearing gigantic socks.
Oh, no, those are just hospital socks. It's just the one size fit all socks.
And then he tries to tell him like a bedtime story that is like the worst attempt at a bedtime
and he's like, you're bad at telling bedtime stories. Like all the stories, like they got in a car and they drove and they drove and they drove and then they drove some more. Like that's his, and it's like, you're bad at this. There needs to be a twist. I'm like, I see you, M. Night Shyamalan.
That's exactly what I put. I was like, all right, M. Night. And then he basically tells him his own story. It's like, one time there's a doctor named Malcolm who helped kids, but he fucked up.
Yeah, like way to trauma dump on this fucking 8-year-old who's already having psychological problems. For instance, my 4th grade teacher broke on me and told me about her husband with cancer. I'm like, I'm too young for this.
Oh, yeah. He says his wife doesn't like the person he's become, barely speaks to him. And then one day he meets a wonderful little boy that reminds him a lot of the other one. He feels like if he can help him, he'll help the other one too. He's like, how does it end? He's like, I don't know. And then we get the biggest line that you hear in hip hop songs now.
It was like watching an eclipse like happen. Just all these things line up into this perfect like cosmic entity where it's like I know I've seen every fabric of that sheet. I've seen this face 10,000 fucking times. Here we go, and there it is. It's like the drop on a fucking like EDM song.
Exactly. Yes. Says, I want to tell you my secret now, and I put it all caps. He's gonna say the thing. Yeah. And then he whispers and says, I see dead people. And I put, you cannot name a more iconic line, I don't think. He says, in your dreams? And he shakes his head. And he says, when you're awake? And he nods. He's like in graves? And he's like walking around like regular people. They don't see each other. They only see what they want to see. Mm-hmm. They don't know they're dead.
Yeah, and he's like, when do you see them? He's like looking at him like, all the time.
He makes him promise he won't tell anyone, and then asks if he can stay here till he falls asleep. And,
which, I mean, also from his perspective, like he's got like a ghost buddy now. Like this is like the one that's like not fucking trying to scare the shit out of him and traumatize him. He's like fucking like, hey buddy, I'm here to help you. Yeah. So it's like, so like that's probably the only one that could have helped him. Like at the end of all this, like
I have questions about that I don't know I'll ever get answers to. Like why he's the only one that doesn't seem to. You know, the other ones they show, like, you can see what happened to them and everything at all times, and they seem to know something happened to them, but he forgot completely.
Yeah, I think it's, like, partially his trauma, basically. I think it's, like, they're all echoing their trauma, basically, is, like, the thing. It's, like, the thing that, like, make them regret their life, like, how they died, mostly, seems to be. He doesn't regret how he died. He regrets not helping a child. So I think because that was like his last thought, that was like what his spirit like latched onto, and he's like, oh, child help. And maybe he had like an appointment with Danny already and shit, like in the future.
That's the other thing I was wondering if there was, and the mom never mentions like, where the fuck is that therapist?
Yeah. Well, probably they got called and like, yeah, he's dead and not going to happen. But like, like in his brain, it's like, oh, it's February 7th. I got to go see fucking Danny. Like,
You see him make a quick note that the pathology is worse than I originally assessed.
Oh yeah, he's like fuck.
And then he clicks it off and says, "And I'm not helping him." And it was like the exact same note you made the first time, dude. Like, pick up on this quicker, please. Yeah, mom carries him to bed, notices all the holes in his shirt and all the scratches. And I love this part. The camera like kind of fades away as she gets on the phone and says, "Hey, this is Cole's mom. Yeah, I just want to talk to you about your boy and his friends keeping their goddamn hands off my son." And I fucking love her.
Full mama bear.
And you see Cole get up in the middle of the night and he's too scared to go pee. And I'm like, same, bro.
Yeah.
You see the thermostat, the temp starts dropping rapidly as fuck. Massive jump scare. Somebody walks behind him while he's peeing, and then all of a sudden you can see his breath. Walks towards some noises in the kitchen, and from behind it looks like his mom.
He's like, "Mama?"
And this was the most Philly ghost in the movie. She just turns around. "You gonna fucking hit me again?"
"Look what you made me do! Look what you made me do!" It's like, oh god, yeah, there's the Philly ghost. Like, no wonder he's traumatized. He's just hearing screams of that like all day, every day. It's like a 80 decibel just roar in his ears all the time. Kid probably has like ghost tinnitus at this point.
Also, the ghosts that come up in this house fucking suck.
Yeah,
this house is terrible. The worst shit ever happened in this house.
The teacher kind of goes towards that. It's like Philly's one of the oldest fucking cities. God, what would happen if you went to like Europe? I can't see anything. It's just fucking people clipping through me constantly.
But then you also, some of them are coming to him. I just really like the girl comes to him, but
exactly, yeah. So I guess some of them are not all dead there. They just realize that he's this person that can see. And you know what? If I was a ghost in that board and someone could see me, I'd fuck with them.
100%.
Where see me? Oh yeah, okay. It's been a good Tuesday. Fuck it. All right.
I don't know if I'd do it to Haley Joel Osment. Maybe.
Depends on how old I am and how bored I am.
Exactly. Yeah, he runs away and runs into this like makeshift little red tent that has a bunch of religious stuff in it, like Jesus statues.
Yes, back to the if you are under the blankets, the monsters can't get you.
Yeah.
Logic.
But even this is hyperventilate crying. He's a fantastic child actor. Right?
Yeah. And early in the movie, you keep seeing him take like religious figures from the church and stuff,
right.
And that's where they've all been lined up.
Hard cut to a school play with douchebag Tommy and Malcolm's in the crowd.
A sea of 90s camcorders.
Oh yeah. Kind of made me think of Home Alone, the way they all like in sync snap out their cameras and everything.
Yeah. Like not a single actual eye is like on their kids. It's all fucking like
yeah.
No, I remember like when I went to Paris one time, I went to the Louvre and I went to see the Mona Lisa. I want to say about 70% of the people that went past it didn't look up from their phones to look at it.
Yep, that's usually how that shit goes. It's depressing as fuck.
Yep.
Then they're walking through the hallways, and he's, like you said, telling him Tommy was in a cough syrup commercial, and he said, "Did you think the place sucked big time?" Because Tommy said it sucked big time. He's like, "This kid sounds like a real punk." He says, "I think it was better than Cats." He's like, "What?" He's like, "Never mind."
Yeah. I mean, if you're talking about the movie, yeah. Oh, we need to do Cats with something.
I'm sure we can find a shitty play adaptation movie. I would say Wicked, but we'd probably get lynched.
Yeah. I mean, it's engagement. Fuck it.
If we score Cats higher than Wicked, we would become infamous.
The butthole cut.
Oh yeah, they're walking through the hallway, and then Cole just like he realizes he's not walking with him anymore, and turns around. He's frozen in place, and then you see like his perspective, and there's bodies swinging from the ceiling in there because it was the courthouse.
Yeah, the hanging times, and they're all like conscious and like staring at him too.
Yes, like that was the only other part that kind of scared me when I was younger. But,
yeah, which also sucks because does that mean those ghosts are just stuck there because that's how they died? Just eternally in an elementary school? Because I can't think of worse hell.
Please, kid, please look at me. Please, I need help.
Just go get some ghost scissors, please. There's a ghost seamstress down the street. She can help you.
But But he's like, what, is there something up there? And he's like, be real still. Sometimes you feel it inside like you're falling down. And he's like, you ever feel the prickly things on the back of your neck or the hair on your arm stands up? And he says, that's them. They get mad and then it gets cold. And fucking Malcolm's just like, I don't see anything. No shit, Malcolm.
Yeah, and it's like, please make them leave. Just like, oh, God damn it. Yeah. Then we get like one moment of happiness.
Yeah, it was such an unnecessary scene, but at the same time needed. Like, it just her pushing him on a cart through the parking lot, and he just closes his eyes and just feels true joy for a moment. And it's adorable.
Yeah.
And then we see the cough syrup commercial. And I hate him even in the commercial. Like, Cole just throws a shoe at the TV.
It's like, hey.
They're eating dinner with fucking gloves on because it's so cold in the house. So she's trying to fix the thermostat, and then essentially just gives him shit about taking his grandma's bumblebee pendant.
Yeah, and he's like, actually like, look, I won't be mad. Just admit it. He's like, I did. And she's like, God damn it! It's like, you said you wouldn't be mad, fucking liar.
Yeah, I know she's just falling apart from everything that's happening, but yeah, she way overreacts about the pendant, and then starts like taking adult shit to him that she should be like, I just need help, Cole. We need to help each other. I'm like, you should not be putting this on this child.
Oh yeah, and then he walks out of the room, and I think we get like another breath of cold, and we get, this is the one that fucked me up as a kid.
Oh,
like just like this like boy comes out of his room and is like, hey, do you want to see my dad keeps his gun? He turns around, the back of his skull's just like not there.
Yeah, he's even in like 70s clothes and shit, and the dog had come running out of the bedroom.
Yep.
And then we see she's trying to get the dog to come out of the closet, and he won't come out. And
I guess the dog can see shit too. I mean, that should be telling her something.
Yeah, that's a pretty accepted thing in the paranormal community. Is that dogs and cats see shit.
I don't know. I'm just saying, if 2 of the 3 living creatures in my house are freaking out to something I can't see, I'm gonna start putting a little bit of like stock in. Like, I'm not gonna be like, okay, yeah, there's ghosts, but I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna start paying attention.
1,000%. If Monty was like, I see something there, and then one of the animals was looking at it, I'd be like, we're leaving. We're burning the house down.
And they're like, they both moved at the same time. Like, nope. I've seen this movie. Nope. Fuck you, bad book.
Fuck that movie. Another heartbreaker moment. He's like, if you're not very mad, could I sleep in your bed tonight? And she's like, look at me. Do I look mad? And then they just hug and cry. And she's like, we're shaking. What's wrong? Please tell me.
Yeah. Like I said, this movie didn't scare me. It just made me fucking weep. It's just like, oh my God, this poor kid.
And the mom just begging to help him. Yeah.
Ugh.
We get a weird, I didn't realize his wife's whole job was selling a ring, selling like jewelry and shit.
Yeah, and she's selling it to like this couple, and like it's like this like massive fuck off like diamond ring, and he's like trying to bitch out about it, and she's just like, do you not love me enough? I'm just like, oh, I remember this fucking dance. This was not fun.
I never had to go through this, thankfully, but
I got around it by making
the wife sucks.
Yeah, no, I got around this by making a custom ring using pieces of my family's heirloom jewelry, which I never got back. Not mad about it. It's fine. But
yeah, I got what I could afford with a Denny's check, and it was good enough at the time. But she's like, this piece communicates a longing of someone that loved a man she couldn't be with. And the wife's like, did he have wavy hair and chestnut eyes? I'm like, what the fuck?
The husband's like, the fuck?
You know what? Never mind, actually. She says something about how when people pass away, she thinks a part of them imprint on their belongings, basically.
Yep.
And then she sits with the dude from earlier, that cheese dick from earlier.
Yes.
And she gives him a first edition of some book he wanted, and she's like, took it out of your Christmas bonus. I'm like, oh, he's your employee? And then they like hug and slowly start to move into kiss, and then the window fucking cracks.
Yeah, I mean, we see Cole just like walking away down the street
with his hand tucked in his pants, like knowing. Yeah. And I'm like, can you imagine like knowing the twist, knowing that he's not really there? Can you imagine if this happened to you?
How freaky that would be.
I'd be like, I can never talk to you again.
Yeah, like every time we get close to this man, the temperature drops and things start breaking. I just hadn't.
This isn't gonna work. I'm sorry. See him talking to Cole about how he wants his wife back, so he can't be his doctor anymore. And this scene is gut wrenching. He starts crying, and he's like, please don't fail me. You're the only one that can help me. He's like, I can't help you. And then now they're both crying. I'm like, you fucking asshole.
And he's like, you believe me, right? Because you can't help me if you don't believe me.
Right.
And he's like, fuck. And yeah, he goes back and is like, anything in my fucking notes to prove what this kid heard was real. Like,
right.
And he starts listening to old tapes with his old client, and like there's one point where like he comes into the room and the client's like crying and freaking out, won't talk to him anymore. So he goes back to like when he left, and like
he even says at the beginning, "Oh, it's cold in here."
Yeah, and then that's the thing that drove me a little insane though, because he's like 3 volume, no, 6 volume, maybe 7, no. Okay, let's go to 10. It's like he like listens to it like 6 fucking times. Like, just go to 10.
And also the clarity with which it plays it down. It's not like he's hooked up to a stereo system or anything. It's just on a fucking Walkman, and it's like. I'm like, no way you're getting that volume out of that thing.
Exactly, yeah. But then he hears like just like fucking like little fucking faint voices like yelling at fucking.
So hearing a guy yelling in Spanish, and then he goes, "Oh my god!" And finally puts it all together.
Like, that couldn't have been a guy like in the next room just having a meltdown who happened to speak Spanish.
That's what I'm saying. He accepted this super quickly and was like, "Oh, I guess it is real." Goes and finds Cole. His little comments when he walks in, like he's trying to play a loop. I don't know. It cracked me up. He's like, "You've been running around."
I say he's like literally looking down on him from his moral high point. Like,
he's like, "You've been running around. It's good exercise." He's like, "Do you want to be a Lance Corporal in the 3rd Battalion of the 7th Marines?" And he looks at him. He's like, "Something happened, didn't it? You wigging out?" He says the Spanish that he heard means "I don't want to die." And he's like, "What do you think these ghosts want when they talk to you?" And he says, "Just help." And he's like, "That's what I think too. And I think I know how to make them go away." And I'm like, man, he accepted this shit really quickly.
Yeah. And then he's like, "But what if they're angry, want to hurt someone like they've been doing?" It's like, oh, no.
He comes home, and that dude from earlier is driving away as he walks up, and he's screaming at him, and he doesn't react. Cole's sleeping in his red tent and wakes up to a voice crying, and you think it's a ghost, but it's just his mom having fucking nightmares about him, and he like strokes her cheek, and she goes back to sleep.
And this is where like, oh, who's our new call? Kick their ass.
Yeah. She's a fantastic mom. And then his breath starts to get cold, and he starts frantically trying to set his tent up.
Yeah, and then the ghosts violate the blanket rule, and the fucking clips just start unplugging, and he turns around, and there's this little ghost going, vomit.
Yeah, that fucked me up a little bit. And then he hides behind the couch, freaking out, and decides to try what they talked about and goes back to the room. It was like, she says, "I'm feeling much better now." And he says, "Do you want to tell me something?" And it fades to black. And we see Malcolm and Cole on a bus. I also like when they drive past the cemetery, he like gasps and just looks away.
Yep.
Can't
Lots
imagine.
of people. Yeah. Also, too, like, this is just an 8-year-old on a bus by himself in Philadelphia to everyone else in a suit.
Yep. And then when they get there, so they get to this funeral, and he's walking all through the funeral. Nobody's like, "Who is this random fucking child?"
I mean, it's like one of those things. It's like you just assume it's someone else is there. Like it's a funeral for a small child, so there's probably kids there. Like you probably wouldn't have raised too much attention.
They see a portrait on the wall, and it's the girl he saw puking.
Yeah, but you see Malcolm is like not in funeral clothes here too. He's just like in his business suit and white shirt and his trench coat still.
Yeah, he puts on his little clip-on tie as they get there. And he says to Malcolm, "Don't go home, okay?" He's like, "I definitely won't." He's like, "I want to see what the fuck is about to happen."
Yeah, then goes into the most haunted room ever. It's like, oh, there were demons here before there were ghosts. Cool. Like, because it's just all these terrifying marionettes and shit like that. Like, you can just literally like take this room, pick it up, put it in any other horror movie. They open the door, like, nope, not that room, and just fucking close the door. And of course, even though the girl, he's trying to help him, the girl still can't fucking like help herself from getting a jump scare.
Fucking chill. She just keep me like, "Hey, it's over here." She's like grabs his fucking leg from under the bed and then pushes a box to him. I'm like, "Hey, man, there was better ways to do that."
I'm sorry, it's just instinctual. We have to jump scare you. It's the rules. We get in trouble if we don't.
But he walks through the funeral with this box, and it's like slow-mo almost. He's looking for someone and walks up to this guy who's just like hunched over, horribly depressed, and he's like, "Are you Kira's daddy? This is for you. She wanted to tell you something." And it's a VHS tape.
A man who probably thought he just saw a fucking ghost It's like a kid just handed me. Whose kid? Where did he go? Does anyone know who that was? What?
And I got super major Ring vibes as soon as they put the tape in.
Yeah.
And it's like she had a camera up in her room where she's
Well, she was
playing with her
recording
little
her
puppets.
Yeah, and we see like there's a bunch of videos she does this like so.
Right. And then the puppet show gets moved and she jumps back in bed as this lady comes in and very conveniently sets the tray down right in front of this camera and pours Pine Sol into her soup. I'm like, man, I feel like I could taste the fucking Pine Sol in the soup.
Yeah,
and she says, don't tell me
yeah.
it tastes funny. But I eventually, I feel like as a little kid, I would have been like, I'm not eating this. Like, it's nasty.
I had my dad. He had like some illness when he was a kid, and my mom or my grandma fucking had to put like tons of like medicine like into his food to fucking help him get better. And he was like phobic of food for years after that because he thought everything just tasted bad.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, this fucking, I guess she's the mom.
Stepmom, maybe.
She has to be stepmom, right?
Yeah,
yeah. Poison's
my
this
heart
girl.
says she has to be stepmom.
Exactly.
It might not be him. She got stepmom vibes.
Oh yeah, especially when so he watches the tape of this lady poison his daughter, and she even says, "Can I go outside after?" And she's like, "You get sick in the afternoon, and don't say it tastes funny." And he walks up to this lady at the funeral, the only one wearing red at the funeral.
Yep. And like he's got like a fucking like posse behind him, like looking murder because like other people saw this fucking tape and shit.
I'm like, I've known her for 3 seconds and I hate her because she's like making the flowers look all nice and all prissy and you see Cole outside gives a little jester from Kira's room to her little sister.
It's a jester.
Yeah. Yes. We see backstage at the play, Stuttering Stanley walks into a dressing room with a broom and says they're calling for the stable boy. And he's like, who are you talking to? And you see Cole sitting there as this lady with a torch face walks away. And when they're walking up to the stage, he's like, there was a terrible fire in this theater once. He's like, I know.
Yep. But yeah, we like automatically see he seems like way less afraid, way more sure of himself. He's got like the lead in the school play apparently now.
Well, and he says to him on the way out, he's like, "Thanks for getting me this part." He's like, yeah." After screaming and cursing at you.
Yeah, don't do that again, and you can have whatever part you want.
Yeah, he's playing the lead Sword in the Stone play, and then they're leaving, and he's like, Malcolm's walking with it. Oh, they do pick him up on their shoulders and cheer. So he got his dream.
And the great part in this too is like fucking the like little preppy fucking douchebag actor bully. It's like like he comes out. It's like, but sir, here comes the so and so, and he's like all depressed and
he's
she's
just
like,
a village idiot.
And he's just like, I was like,
justice. He says, I thought you were great in the play. Also, Tommy sucked big time.
Yep.
And then it's like basically them saying goodbye to each other. And he's like, I think I know how you can talk to your wife. Wait till she's asleep, and she'll listen to you and won't even know it. And now that you know what happens, that's probably the best way you could think of for him to communicate because he's not there. But they say goodbye. I think we said everything we need to say. Maybe it's time to say some things to someone closer to you.
Yeah, and he says, like, I'm not going to see you anymore, am I? He's like, probably not. And it's like, okay, well, let's just pretend like we're going to see each other tomorrow.
Yeah, this is adorable. He stops playing for a moment to cry a little bit, and he says, see you tomorrow, Cole. And then we see there's a car accident. Traffic is stopped. And Cole and his mom are in the car together. And he's like, I'm ready to communicate with you now. And that accident up there, someone got hurt. A lady died. And she's like, you can fucking see that? And it's like looking out the window. And he's like, where is she? She's standing next to my window. She's like, Cole, you're scaring me. And then when it cuts back, there's a dead lady standing outside of it. So that was like scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah, and she's like, they want me to do things for them. And I just said, like, mom screaming internally as loud as she can.
She's like, why? We were having a good day.
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you thinking, Mama? You think I'm a freak? And she's like, look at my face. Never. And he goes, Grandma says hi. And she starts kind of trying to cut him off. And she says, sorry for taking the pendant. She just liked it a lot. And she saw you dance. You didn't think she was coming, but she stood in the back and she saw you dance and you looked like an angel. And then she's just fucking weeping now.
Yeah. And she said, like, at her grave, you asked her a question, but you couldn't hear. What was the question?
She said the answer is every day. What did you ask? Yeah.
Yeah, at that point she's like, oh shit, this is real.
She says the question was, do I make her proud? And then they hug and weep.
Yep.
And then the big reveal, in my opinion, Malcolm comes home and the wife has fallen asleep to their wedding video. And he does talk to her in her sleep. And he's like, I miss you. She says, miss you too. She says, why, Malcolm? And he says, what? Why did you leave me? He's like, I didn't. And then he sees a ring drop on the floor. And he sees her ring is on her finger, and then he looks at his hand, and his ring is gone.
Yep.
And then it all just comes crashing down. He remembers Cole saying they don't know they're dead, and he sees them all the time. And then he starts walking around the house, remembers the dinner for one. They only see what they want to see, and he remembers the check at dinner. And then he remembers the red doorknob, and when he looks, now it's completely barricaded by like a bookshelf.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her breath is cold. I will say the like cold breath is a little much at this. It's damn near fog coming out of her mouth.
I guess he's feeling strong emotions, so it got colder. But yeah. Then he like sees his own gunshot wound and like the blood and stuff, which probably like Cole's been seeing this entire fucking time.
Right. Yeah. And then he has a flashback after touching the bullet wound, and he's like, I remember saying, I think it went in and out, it doesn't hurt anymore, and then dies. And now he's standing there looking at her, and the light is flickering next to him and shit.
Yeah.
And he says, I think I can go now. I just needed to do a couple things. I'm like, again, he is accepting shit very quickly.
Yeah.
Part of being a therapist, maybe. I don't know. And he says, I needed to help someone. I think I did, and I needed to tell you something. And this part started making me cry, too. He's like, you were never second, ever. I love you. And she smiles in her sleep, and he says, you sleep now. Everything will be different in the morning. And then she says, good night, Malcolm. And that's the end.
Yeah, just bright lens flare, and he fucking ascends to wherever.
Fucking beautiful. Oh, and then it cracked me up because right at the end here at the bottom, it was like, next up, signs. And I was like, how the fuck? Oh shit! I teared up a little bit talking about that end
like
part.
I said, I didn't jump or get scared at all of this. I was like, this is sad. Fuck, man.
It's so sad. The whole movie, they're so good at making you like almost hate the wife. Like, what the fuck is this lady's prop when you don't know the ending at least?
Yeah.
And then she just still can't get past him because he's fucking dead.
Yeah. She's
Beautiful.
like, not cheating. She's trying to move on and can't and shit. Yeah, it's just.
I still don't like the dude she's trying to move on with, but
he seems like he's younger than her and her employee. It's just a little weird.
Constantly wearing a turtleneck.
Yeah, I guess it's a rebound thing, like probably.
Sure, yeah. Now into our blue corner movie signs. My very first note was I fucking adore the music in this movie because they got the whole opening credits
intro.
With the classic horror intro, but it's very unique to the movie, and I adore it.
Yeah, my first note is contains tobacco depictions. There's a warning in the front of mine that just said contains.
Oh, seriously?
Depictions. Yeah.
The movie opens on Mel Gibson, Joaquin Phoenix, aka Graham, and Meryl both wake up and hear a scream in the daytime, not nighttime. I don't know why they were, but they run out into their cornfield. They live on a farm. They find their daughter, Bo. She's such a weirdo in this movie, and I love it.
Yeah.
She's like, are you in my dream, too? She's like, you're not dreaming, honey. Where's Morgan? And then they find his son, Morgan, and he says, the dogs were barking. They woke us up, and he's not even looking at his dad. He's staring forward at something.
Like, I think God did it.
Yeah, and he's like, did what? And he just grabs his head and turns it to see a giant fucking crop circle. Real quick, I fucking hate that trope. When you're sitting sideways talking to someone as they stare forward, not once would I not be like, what? Oh.
Yeah.
Or even see it on the way up, but camera pans out.
Dramatic reveal.
But the camera pans out, and you see that there's several crop circles that make the symbol that's on the front of the movie. Pretty cool. Not just a regular ass circle. By the way, that is a thing they do in the Midwest. Intentionally make crop circles to make. I saw a farmer propose once to his wife by making the cornfield spell out the proposal, but
I mean, it's like they even call out how this is done most of the time in the movies, which is like a 2x4 and some rope, and you just fucking step on it in circles with a bunch of your homies.
There was some
and make cool
inside
patterns.
baseball knowledge about cornfield circles that were like, that they didn't snap the stalks, and I'm like, you guys know your shit.
Yeah.
Respect from the Midwest. But yeah, then it says they're in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, 45 miles outside of Philadelphia.
We're back in Philly.
Yeah. This is where I made the note, like, maybe he thought this would be his main, but it was not. I think Unbreakable's in Philly too, actually, now that I think about it. Like the baseball games and shit, I think are all Philly teams. You see Graham on the phone asking someone to it's like the most like podunk bullshit case ever. He's like, look at the Wolfen boys and or whatever the fuck their name is.
You ever seen the Lee Mulligan thing about like
that's literally what I thought about.
It's like, there's some kind of 5-mile wide cannon called by a plasma device. It's a goddamn Johansson boys again.
That's incredible. I'm so glad you thought of the same thing I did. Yeah, they're like those guys were at the movies, and then they see the dog peed on the floor, and the boy thinks he's sick, and turns around after cleaning up the dog piss, and the cop lady is just in their house. You know.
Yeah. Well, there's an important line here too. Because they say, well, call the doctor. And they're like, he's not a vet. And it's like, well, he'll know what to do anyways.
Yeah. All small town vibe shit. And she's like, I was busy because essentially an old lady was spitting on all the skateboards.
Yeah. There's a lot of these just random conversations that have nothing to do with the plot in fucking this movie. But you do get the, like, not going to the vet thing, right?
No, I thought it was just because it's small.
No. M. Night's the vet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why he was out driving late. He was like coming back from a fucking like call at a farm and shit. And
nice. That never would have picked up on that. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a small little detail, but I thought it was good.
You see the kids giving the dog water, and it snips and snarls at Bo, and that scared the shit out of me. An aggressive ass dog scares the hell out of me.
No, the second that happens, man, like that dog is fucking in a cage somewhere because like fucking dogs get dementia, and like fucking that can be fucking dangerous. Like
especially dogs like German shepherds. Have you ever heard why Dalmatians are so aggressive?
Oh, the inbreeding, yeah.
Well, and their brains swell. They grow too big for their skulls, so they start getting like brain swelling and lose their shit.
Yeah, they're also like, I think like 40% of them are deaf or something like that. Like it's real bad,
They're pretty, but not good dogs. Carolyn and Graham are looking at the crop circles, and like I just said, like what could have done this without breaking them? And then she mentions animals all around the county have been acting funny. Some of them are getting violent, like the way they act when a predator is around and peeing themselves. And he's like, oh, shit, and stands up and starts walking away. And he's like, please stop calling me father. And she's like, what's wrong? He's like, I don't hear my children. And then they walk up, and fucking Morgan is the best big brother ever because he fucking stabbed the dog with a prong from the grill.
Yeah, I mean, that's not an easy thing to do, especially at like 8 or 10 or whatever he is.
Bo's sitting there crying in their little playhouse. He's like, he wanted to kill Bo. Good job, dude.
Yeah, and I was like, you get a steak or something after this, dude. This is reward behavior.
I was like, damn, these kids fucking murdered the dog in silence. Like no screaming or anything.
I know, like it doesn't, like he didn't stab me. He just went like fucking like single shut to the fucking. It was like, damn, dude, what you been doing in your spare time? That was clean.
Then we see Bo waking up Graham, Mel Gibson, in the middle of the night, says, there's a monster outside my room. Can I have a glass of water? Such fucking ham-fisted foreshadowing. Yes. And then she's not lying, too. That's the other thing.
And also, one thing that we see is just around the entire house, there's just like dozens of glasses of water because the daughter has this weird OCD that like if anything touches or happens to the water, it's now undrinkable. Yeah.
He didn't ask, what's wrong with the water you do have? She's like, Morgan sipped it, and now it's contaminated.
Yeah, so what about that one? There's a hair in it. What about that? There's dust. What about this one? It tastes old.
And I didn't remember this part at all. I do not remember it being so clear. But again, we had shitty TVs. So.
It was the CRTV. Like I just remember like a blur of movement, but there's a straight up like a dude just like, hey!
There's a straight up fucking alien on the roof while he's talking to her. He looks out the window and he like just stands up and stares at it. And then Lionel and the Wolfington brothers are back. I'm like, bro, what the fuck does Lionel look like? It'd be funny if you see Lionel later in the movie. We do,
Some
but if you saw
alien-ass-looking
Lionel,
motherfucker.
yeah. Meryl puts on his boots and says it's time for an ass whooping. And he's like, let's not go crazy. We don't need to do that. He's like, listen, we're both going to go in opposite directions. We act crazy, insane with anger, and meet on the other side and curse and stuff. He's like, I don't curse. He's like, do you want to do this or not? And they run out, and he literally goes, oh, I'm insane with anger.
I'm losing my mind. Get over here, asshole. And then like they both meet at the other side, and like they're like, where the fuck is he? And they like see there's like movement up on the roof again and shit. And he's like, I swore. It's like, I know, I heard.
Yeah, they hear footsteps on the roof, and he's like, how did he? He's like, are you sure that's Lionel Pritchard? And then they hear something in the corn behind them, and something's running away.
Yeah.
Terrifying for anybody that grew up in the Midwest. This movie traumatized us when you're right next to cornfields. Like, I don't give a fuck if my favorite basketball went into the corn. We're never seeing it again.
Yeah. We'll get it back at harvest, maybe.
We'll get it back when you can see everything.
Yeah, dude, fucking, you don't know, man. People die in cornfields every fucking year.
Yeah.
Like...
Caroline, the cop, is telling Morgan he can use a baby monitor to hear walkie-talkies. And,
remember Bo was watching an episode of Dexter's Lab, which gave me a
dude,
lot of nostalgia.
that was great.
You don't know the exact episode, too. It's the episode where Dexter tries out a bunch of different superpowers.
Yep.
I'm like, yep.
That was the best part about Dexter's Lab was the like faux Justice League that they also mixed
Oh,
in.
yeah, the Super Friends, yeah.
Yes. It's fantastic. We had it so good.
No.
There's also 3 glasses of water on the TV, and yeah, she's bitching about how they're contaminated.
Mm-hmm.
Caroline tells Meryl that moving in with Graham was a good thing to do. He says, I don't feel like him helping. He's like, you are. And then Graham finds 3 more glasses, and then 4 more. And I'm like, stop buying glasses, dude. Like, we have like 5 water glasses in my house for this exact reason. They can't litter them around the house if you don't have them.
I love my family, but we are plate hoarders, and that leads to like plate-ageddon sometimes. And I'm just like, oh, can we just have 5 plates and we have to wash them then, please?
Caroline is asking for a description. This part's hilarious. They pepper in some comedy into this, which is different from what he's done before, without it being overt. She's asking for a description of the person from the night before, and they can't really answer. And she's like, how do you know it was a man? And he's like, women don't run that fast. She's like, there's Olympian women that can run like the wind. And he's like, she jumped on the roof. And she's like, there's Scandinavian women that can do the high jump. And he goes, excluding the possibility that a female Scandinavian Olympian was running around our house, what other possibility is there?
Yeah, and then the brother says like, I don't know, man, like I'm pretty fast and pretty strong, and I felt like this thing was just toying with me.
Right.
Like, yeah.
And then they're like, Bo comes in, they're like, just go watch TV, and she's like, I can't. The same thing is on every station. And they're all like, what? Which, if you grew up in this era, that meant something awful has happened.
Yes. And the alien boot drops as they just see that there are like crop circles showing up all over the world. And I've got to ask, why alien crops?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Not in the sand, not in the desert.
Are they in India? Are they doing like in the doll fields? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Or is it like just corn? Like, do they need ethanol to refuel before they go back up? Like, I don't know, man. Just something.
And yeah, you see some professor on TV talking about them. I also like this has one of the biggest tropes ever, all the time in this movie. The TV will stop talking for them to have a conversation and then resume talking. Like, there's so much dead air on the TV in this world.
Yeah, it's just the announcer like, no, I'll wait.
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, he basically says either it's the most elaborate hoax ever created or it's real. And they would have never interrupted live TV on every channel for a possibility, by the way.
Yeah.
They go into town. Carolyn's like, you guys should go into town. These kids have been through enough. Get your mind off shit. So they do.
That was probably the worst idea because it's the only thing everyone is talking about. Like, even like, turn on the radio, like, and they're like, nope, no radio.
Yep. No TV, no radio. Everything's talking about it. Morgan goes to get some book money and walks off with his sister. And as soon as they walk in, this old man in the bookstore's like, it's all to sell sodas. And they're like, what? He's like, there's been 16 commercials for soda since this all started. And Morgan buys a book on extraterrestrials. Graham goes to the pharmacy.
Which, going back to the coincidence of everything, oh yeah, we got randomly shipped that one book in this entire store. Yeah, you can go have it. It's on this shelf in the back specifically that I know exactly where it is.
Yeah, we kept it for out-of-towners. I'm like, what? Graham goes to the pharmacy to get Morgan's asthma meds, and the lady asks if she can do confessional with him, and even though he keeps saying, I'm not a reverend
I'm not
anymore.
a father, I'm not, no, and then she just like fucking goes.
Yeah.
Not even listening to him.
And we see Meryl is at the Army recruiter state. This is the best.
Yeah.
I can't wait to clip this guy. He's an
best. Alien. He's a fucking, like, he's one of the aliens. He's in a skin suit. Or he's an unrelated alien. One of the two. Like, he's just happens to also be an alien who's here, who's just trying to keep his head down through all of this. Is kind of what it feels like.
He's sitting there, like, frozen in place, and his eyes are like this, and the only thing moving is his lips, and he's like, it's called probing. It's a military tactic. They send one to let the others know.
Yep. I mean, he's like kind of right on the goddamn money, too. I mean, he's fucking...
Yeah, he is. He says, make sure things are all clear for the rest of them.
There's been no deaths. That's how you can tell.
And he goes, you didn't used to play baseball, did you? He's like, I know you. You're Merrill Hess. I was there the day you hit that 507-footer over left field. Still a record, right? And he's like, I got the bat at home. He's like, you've got 2 minor league records. He's like, 5. Says, why aren't you in the pros getting your toes licked by beautiful women?
Yeah, and then the fucking town historian / high school bully who happens to also be there.
Yeah,
yeah. He's like, oh, did he also fucking tell you that he used to swing at everything and has more strikeouts than anybody?
Yeah,
he
says he has another record.
Yeah, and he's just talking all this shit, and Meryl goes up to him and goes like, and he's like,
it was satisfying as fuck. Also, why is this 40-year-old man enlisting right now? Clearly did something the night before and is about to get arrested.
Yep.
in a 50s bad boy leather vest enlisting. Get fucked. And then as he walks out, he just says, it felt wrong not to swing. Morgan buys the book. I love this part because you hear the old man go, 13! It's like,
it's a fucking Shasta Cola commercial too, which is objectively the worst soda on the planet. It's like, Shasta, fuck, I'm thirsty, I guess. Like that's, and every time I drink Shasta soda, it's like,
it's the
take
worst.
Like mild asshole. Great.
See the end of the lady at the pharmacy confessing to how many times she's sworn, basically.
Yeah, she's like, it's like, okay, 30 cents. Wait, actually, is douchebag a swear? He's like, in what context? Like, you're a douchebag for cheating on me, Jimmy Johansson's like, yes, then 72.
And they all meet up for pizza. And as soon as he walks in, he's like, I don't want any one of you spending time with Tracy Abernathy alone. That shit cracked me the fuck up. M. Night walks past and everybody stares. And the son's like, is that him? And they all just like stare and his jaw drops and he gets into his car. And
Bo's like, who is that? And just no one fucking answers her.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Then we get the baby monitor scene. They come back and like
Meryl starts talking shit about nerds, man. I took fucking umbrage with this scene.
It basically says it's all virgins that want attention and and then they hit like the exact right position and start hearing shit on the baby monitor. He's like, it might just need new batteries. He's like, but then we'll lose the signal. And he's like, this is exactly what the nerds want.
Yep. And remember nerds, and according to physics, everything is an antenna, everything is a spring, and everything sings.
Right. Yeah, they start like crawling all around the car, figure out it needs to go higher. And then Meryl immediately gets into it. And he's like, I'm letting go. He's like, you'll lose the signal.
Yeah, they start hearing like,
yes,
all those like weird fucking alien noises and shit on it.
There was nothing else like this. Like aliens never. That clicking noise was how we referred to it sounds like the aliens from Signs. That clicking noise was so we had a friend who could perfectly do the clicking, and it would scare the shit out of us.
And then just like cuts, just immediate stop.
And they even say it sounds like 2 of them talking. Graham goes to feed the dog, but it's barking his ass off at the cornfield. And he goes, Isabel, you're going to feel very silly when this all turns out to be make-believe. He's such a fucking dork in this movie. But then he grabs a flashlight and goes into the field to see what it is and gets to a circle and yells into the void and is like, we're not going to make you famous. When I get home, I'm not going to report this. I'm not going to tell anybody.
Yeah, with his old-ass 90s shitty flashlight.
Yes, it's fucking massive. I remember the exact batteries that went in those.
Like, you could beat a man to death with those batteries.
Oh, yeah.
And then still put it back in the flashlight, and it would still work. Like, 90s tech, man. Big, solid, and shitty.
But he hears clicking behind him and then sees an alien leg walk into the cornfield and fucking books it home.
Yeah. It's like, nope.
Yeah, pretty quickly, every single one of them was like, it's probably just a hoax within like an hour. I was like, okay, it's real.
Yep. He's like, hey, let's turn on the TV. And they turn on the TV and like lights in the sky above Mexico City. And they're like, oh shit.
You guys should have left the fucking TV on, man. And they say first appeared 52 minutes ago. I'm like, well, isn't that lucky?
Yep. And then the youngest kid, Morgan, goes and like runs and gets a fucking videotape, and kids don't talk like this. I'm sorry. Like children, like, yeah, he comes back and it's like Bo's like ballet recital. He's like, recital tape. And he's like, it's like, Bo, this is going to be like the biggest thing in history. Our children will talk about this, the change science books, and it's like all this like monologue. Like,
only Culkins.
Yeah. And it's like, but my ballet. And he's just like, go get another tape. It's like, okay, Uncle, I'm getting your tape. And it's like bikini swimsuit edition.
Yeah, only Culkins talk like this. So well pronounced and everything. But yeah, this is also where I note I like that the TV paused for him to get the tape. Like, it has not spoken this whole time.
Yeah, and then like they start recording it, and like even the fucking announcer says everything that he wrote in science books is about to change. Like, see?
And then you hear Meryl go, "The nerds were right."
Yep, damn fucking right, the nerds are right. Fucking.
The kids fall asleep, and this is like a super important part of the movie, but I'm going to condense it as much as I can. Basically, he's like, I need you to act like you used to be and give me some comfort. And he says that basically there's two types of people in this world. The type that sees everything as like, you could see it as luck, but there's people that see it as more than a coincidence, a sign, evidence that something's out there. Group 2 sees it as pure luck. Yeah. He says signs like 5 times in this speech. Yeah. And he basically says deep down they know that they're on their own, and that fills them with fear. But Group 1 sees a miracle and deep down feel like there's something out there that will help them. And then Meryl responds with a story about being at a party where he almost made out with a chick that puked while he put his gum away. And he's like, that was a miracle. And he says, which type are you? And he's like, do you feel comforted? And he's like, yeah. He's like, then what does it matter? And then anyway goes, it's all bullshit. No one's out there to help. I'm like, why did you do that?
Yep. Yeah, then we get our first of 3 flashbacks to a 5-minute long scene.
Oh, yeah. He tells him that his wife's last words were, see and then swing away. And he says, because the nerve endings in her brain fired as she died, and she just remembered one of your games. It's all bullshit. Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, flashback, and he has his priest neck thing on still in this flashback. They tell him Ray wasn't drunk, fell asleep at the wheel.
Wife's not okay. And he's like, am I going to be saying goodbye to my wife? And he just like cuts basically after that. Like, yeah.
He wakes up and sees an extension cord on the floor and follows it to Meryl sitting in the closet watching TV. And he's like, the kids were obsessed with this. They shouldn't be doing this. They should be playing Furry Rabbit or something. He's like, what's Furry Rabbit? He's like, it's a game, isn't it? And then he says, it's daytime now. And he's like, they thought the ships were gone, but then they saw a bird fly and hit something in the air and drop, so they're just invisible. And they recovered the bird, and its skull was crushed.
Yep.
And the crop circles are some kind of mapping system.
Yeah, and they think the kids aren't obsessing. They go into the room and they're reading an alien book with tinfoil hats. Like, oh, that didn't work.
And they see, so the aliens can't read our minds. And Morgan has like post-its all through the book now. He's been like researching the shit out of this. Yeah. And then they find this part scared the hell out of me. There's a part in the book that it looks just like their house getting lit on fire by aliens.
Yeah, it's like they're like, oh, that's weird. It's like, who wrote this? It's like a bunch of scientists who've been persecuted for beliefs. It's like, that sounds like a lot of out-of-work scientists to me. It's like, wait, who wrote this? Dr. Bimbo?
Yeah, that would scare the hell out of me. phone rings, and then somebody on the other end just says "father" and then stops talking.
Yep.
And he goes to leave, and he's like, "I'm going to Ray's," and they're like, "Why?" He's like, "I think you just called." And
Yeah. Then Morgan starts talking to Bo. It's like, you have one of your bad feelings, Bo? She's like, yeah, everyone's gonna die. I'm like, what? Establish this.
he's like, "Who said I was gonna die?" And she hugs him. He's like, "Hey, who said I was gonna die?" He gets to Ray's house, and Ray's just sitting in his truck with everything packed up.
Yeah, and he looks
And
inside and looks like there's been like a struggle, like all the furniture is like knocked over and shit.
yeah, he even notices there's blood on his shirt and shit. And Ray takes this opportunity to, against Mel Gibson's will, just dump all his trauma from killing his wife on him, which was super
Yep.
fucked up. And he even says, like, to the whole signs thing, he was like, "I'm never
meant to
fallen
be."
asleep driving home." He's like, "If I had fallen asleep 15 seconds before or 15 seconds after, there was nobody else on that road, she wouldn't have died." He's like, "It's almost like it was meant to be," which is a really fucked up thing to say to somebody.
we'll get to the end of this. I have some fucking thoughts about this whole fucking meant to be thing, because if this is meant to be, this is like some Book of Job shit where it's like, God, I'm just gonna fuck with you because I can. Like,
Right. And then he starts his car to leave. He's like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "To the lake. None of the markings are near water. I don't think they like water." He says, "Did you see something?" He says, "I know what I've done to you, made you question your faith. Truly sorry for what I did." And this is another one of those moments where Mel Gibson doesn't say a word when he says, "I'm sorry." Just every emotion on earth goes through Mel Gibson's faces. He like just kind of swallows and nods, and it's like anger, sorrow, hatred. Like he's amazing. And he just goes, "All right."
yeah, and he's like, oh, and Father, don't go near my pantry. I trapped one there. Gone. Like, what?
Well, I'm definitely going to the fucking pantry now. And then we get the best part of the fucking movie, in my opinion. You see Meryl watching TV, and they're like, "The following video was from Brazil at a kid's 7th birthday party. All initial opinions are that this is genuine." And thank God it's not 2026 in this movie, or everyone would be like,
360 fucking view of, like, we could have like made a 3D composite of the alien. It was fucking 2007.
Or everyone would have said it was AI, but back in 2002, you're like, I don't know how the fuck they could have possibly made this.
Yep.
But yeah, they say, "What you're about to see may disturb you." And God damn it, did it. This traumatized us all in the 2000s. You see a bunch of kids running towards something, screaming, and Meryl's yelling at the TV. He's like, "Move, kids, vamonos."
Yeah. And the cameraman like gets up front, and like we just see a bush. Then like the bush fucking moves, and it's like the alien cloaked as the bush, just like doing the Bigfoot pose, like across the fucking Mexican alleyway.
Yes. It's like, "Bwah," and he fucking launches himself across the room. Like,
and like, just in case you missed that, let's do that again.
Scared the fuck out of us. And if you are younger and did grow up on this and you see this scene, you might be like, "What the fuck?" I couldn't tell you, man. Again, CRTVs, we weren't used to the shit you guys see now. They scared the fuck out of me, as minor as it was.
Yeah, and it's like a classic gray alien, like big lanky arms, fucking big old head and shit, and 3 fingers, you know.
Fucking horrible. And then Graham goes to the pantry. There's furniture everywhere and a table blocking the door. He goes, "Hello? The police are here. And
I'm the police.
I am with them. I am a police officer. We know about the hoax. We already took some of your friends downtown in a paddy wagon." And he even goes, "Fucking paddy wagon?"
Yeah. He's like, just surrender and confess, and we'll give you the same deal. And then like you just see like this like shadow under the door moving back and forth, and it stops. Like,
and he goes to leave it he grabs a kitchen knife and tries to see under it with the reflection, and then gives up and goes to leave, and for some reason it's just like, yeah, fuck that, and just gets on the floor. And this was not even remotely scary when I was a kid even.
No.
I don't know what it is about the way they did this, but in slow-mo, this alien hand comes out and like nails on the floor, and he just cuts off the fucking alien's fingers immediately. Yep. And then they both scream.
And he comes back into his house, and basically
everyone has everyone
has a tinfoil hat on now.
It still makes me laugh, that one shot as they all look up at him when he walks in.
Yeah, and he's like, I heard a rumor that they don't like water. We're gonna go to the lake. And I'm like, that sounds stupid. Where'd you hear that? It's like, I've just heard it, and all right, we're gonna vote.
Yeah. Oh, and Meryl says their skin changes colors, and I don't remember how he got that information. But
well, I guess he saw it on the recording, like, because like the thing was like bush colored, like when it came out of the bush.
Yes. And Morgan's like describing the tactics they'd use if they were hostile, pretty basic shit. And yeah, he's like, we're gonna vote on leaving. He's like, but my vote counts as 2, and then it's on a tie.
It was like, the fuck?
And the kid is like, I fucking hate you.
Yeah.
And then Bo changes their vote. He's like, you can't change your vote. He's like, you lose 3-2. It's like, okay, well, then we're gonna board up every single window in this house.
It's like, and this line kind of undercuts the entire movie a little bit for me, because like, well, why are we boarding up the windows? How do we know like it's gonna work? Because they seem to have trouble with pantry doors. And I'm like, just like I know they say something else, like they're not gonna use technology because we're gonna nuke the planet and like fucking go ape shit, which we probably would, but like,
right.
They don't bring like a hand axe or a crowbar or like a basic tool. Like they get thwarted by wood. They have traveled the infinite eons of space, but I have 2 small metal spikes and a 2x4. Like, nope, we came all this way. Gotta go home. Can't do it.
Yeah, the aliens are bullshit in this movie.
Yeah, did you bring the crowbar? No, you were just on your ship. We didn't bring the fucking crowbars.
How come you didn't tell us we were allergic to everything on this planet? What the fuck was the point of the scouts?
And beyond that, they're on a fucking farm. They could just wander over to any of the fucking outbuildings, like, oh, here's several implements used for destroying wood specifically. Hey.
Or discover fire and burn it down like on the picture. Yeah, I don't know, man. The news says more cities have lights, over 274 cities, 400 within the hour, appearing at or within 1 mile of crop signs. And then Meryl says they were maps, so that means they're going to be within 1 mile of us. And yeah, Morgan says that these are staged immediately preceding an attack maneuver. That means they're hostile.
Yeah.
And then they say the army is assembling all around the globe. The news anchor's falling the fuck apart now. He's just like, go to your nearest church or synagogue. God be with us all. And then just sits there in silence, apparently, for the rest of the broadcast.
Yeah. So got nothing.
Meryl's consoling the children, and they're like, I wish you were my dad. He's like, what the fuck did you just say? Don't ever fucking say that again.
Yeah, and then the dad, fucking basically it's like, so I'm gonna like kind of make you all your last meals. What does everybody want?
I hate this fucking scene. We had a lot of family issues growing up, and many, many times I cried at dinner being forced to sit there, and I fucking hate this scene. But yeah, he's like, what do you want, Morgan? He's like, French toast and mashed potatoes. He's like, that sounds incredible. I'm like, that sounds fucking nasty. What? And they all describe, their death row meal. And then we cut to the kitchen's fully destroyed. They've all got their food. And Bo's like, are you going to say a prayer? And he's like, no, we're not going to say a fucking prayer. And I'm like, Jesus, dude.
Nobody's eating. He's like, eat, everybody eat. And like Bo starts crying. He's like, God damn it.
And then he's like, I'm going to take some of everybody. He just starts shoving food in his mouth. And then he starts crying. Right after Morgan says, I hate you. You let mom die. And then he like sees his dad fall apart and stands up and hugs him. And I like that when they're all hugging and crying, he reaches out and grabs Meryl and fucking yanks him into the hug.
Fucker, get your phone.
But the baby monitor starts going off. Graham checks the TV and everything's gone.
Yeah, it's just like on like the fucking hold signal, basically. And he just starts telling his children's birth stories because he's just gone bye-bye, basically.
Real quick, I'm sure you've seen this highlighted before, but we also get the infamous hammering scene right before he starts saying all that, where they go to board up the window together, and fucking Joaquin Phoenix misses every single stroke of the hammer, like everywhere but the nail, and it drives me insane. But then he starts... While chaos is happening, they're coming into the house, windows are shattering. He's just like, when you were born. I'm like, not the time, bro.
Okay, like dad's broken. Haul him down to the basement with.
He can't be in charge anymore.
Yeah, and then a really fucked up thing. It's like they're like, oh, we forgot about the dog. It's like, outside. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
fuck.
that sucked. My
Yeah.
mom hated this movie because of that part. They're like, they should have gotten the dog. I'm like, man, I mean, come on though. Like, my kids
I
are
don't know, man.
here, fine.
I'm just saying though, if the dog was with them, it might have fucking helped because it's got better
Sure.
senses, it's got teeth. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying,
surprised
like,
the dog didn't kill all of them as competent as these fucking aliens are.
Yeah. Like they accidentally unleash him and just you hear like dog noises and then fucking
Dog
silence.
goes John Wick.
Yeah. You don't kill my person. It's Wick John.
But yeah, they're like, should we turn off the lights? He's like, nah, they already know we're here. And they see all the doors start banging in and windows crashing in. He's like, they're on the roof.
Yeah, they're like, oh shit, we forgot the attic. And
yep. Scares the fuck out of me, bro. Like it's so minimal what they do to make this horror in this movie, but it works. And then you see like a hand come under the door as they're running away to the basement.
No, I will say like as like the flaws this movie does have, they are there, but it reminded me a lot of Jaws in a weird way where like there's this like existential threat that like is worse in your brain than if I was just like, woo, alien, woo.
Exactly. That was what made it so scary because when it pops out, because it's the first time you ever see it and you barely even see it then. And yeah, definitely good point. Jaws vibes.
Yep.
Yeah, they get to the basement and Meryl's looking for something to wedge the door. Morgan's worried about
up
their
and
tinfoil.
breaks the goddamn light.
Oh, pissed me off. Fucking just, I got it. And then you hear a bunch of struggling and shit. They get the door wedged. They turn on the radio and there's nothing. Banging at the door. Graham says, they're only making noises. I think they're trying to distract us. And then all of a sudden they realize there's a fucking coal chute that comes down here and they're like feeling the air, trying to figure out where it is. And they converge their flashlights on Morgan standing directly in front of it.
He's just like, what? And then like the fucking alien arm that was already inside and cloaked on the fucking mesh of the thing just like grabs him by the throat.
And then, yeah, they drop the flashlight. We see just the flashlight while you hear all these noises. And when they pick it back up, Meryl has stacked dog food bags in front of this vent. And that was all they needed to do.
Yep. Telling you, man, these aliens, I don't know if they were coming here to actually invade. I think they're just coming to say hi because they are the most unarmed, unprepared fucking military force like in the galaxy, apparently.
Well,
so we're just going to wander in naked.
Gas. Like, just gas the basement.
Well, they specifically say small amounts.
So what? Yeah, and then we get, this scene always gets me. Morgan is hyperventilating because they don't have his inhaler right after this whole thing happens where the alien grabs him. And Mel Gibson is sitting there holding his chest, like breathing in sync with him, trying to get him to slow his breathing down. And just be strong, baby. It'll pass. And then Bo's like, I dreamed this. Shut up, Bo.
Yep. Not the time. Not the time.
And she starts crying. Meryl's crying. And he's like, don't do this to me again. Not again. I hate you. Oh, Jesus. Yep. And thus the evolution of Mel Gibson's hate of God has become complete.
Yes.
But they finally seem to get his breathing slowed down. But this scene always gets me, the way he's just holding his boy and
and trying to get him to breathe with him. And it's like, okay, we should probably save the flashlights, and they click it off, and we go back into flashback number 2.
Yeah. They tell him, and I can't not think about Scary Movie now when I see this scene. But,
I had that whole problem in this. Researching for this, I saw a Scary Movie clip 3 that I had not seen before because it was a deleted scene.
Yeah.
But in Scary Movie 3, during the climax where the aliens are outside with like the family and the president and everything, Joaquin Phoenix's substitute character says, "You wouldn't like me when I'm angry," turns into a giant Incredible Hulk, takes one of the aliens, shoves it up his ass, clenches his muscles, decapitates the alien, and then shits the alien head out back at another bunch of aliens, which bowls them over like bowling pins.
Well, this part in the Scary Movie is they're over explaining to Charlie Sheen. He's asking, "Can I fuck the lower half?" Basically.
Yeah. That's where the joke did last time. I was like, yeah, 2 wives for a moment there.
Yes. Yeah, they say swerved off the road and pinned Colleen. Truck severed most of her lower half. It's holding her together right now. It's the only thing keeping her alive. And she's talking like normal for now, but we didn't move the truck so that you could say goodbye. And she's like, do you understand what I've told you? He's like, Caroline, this is the last time I'm going to talk to my wife. And then we he sees Ray sitting on the side of the road, and we cut back to present day again.
Yep.
And he wakes up to the radio's working.
Mm-hmm.
And Meryl found light bulbs. Like, all of his stuff has gone so right ever since he's been asleep. It's almost like they needed him
the
to go to...
radio saying, yeah, the aliens are all retreating. Thank God, because it would have kicked our asses otherwise. Apparently some small cities in the Middle East found a primitive way to defeat them, which in my head is just water balloons, but that's just me.
I don't know. And I'm like, how fuck you? Like, that's the worst reporting ever. Some primitive way. Well, we have no other details at this time. Why even mention it then? Somebody told you they found a primitive way, which means somebody else said, we found a primitive way. Just say what it was.
Yeah. And apparently, like, they're leaving their wounded behind, like assholes. It's like, it's just like all this shit in like 2 exposition sentences.
Yeah. And they secrete poison in small amounts. Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people died, blah, 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 blah. And then when he gets up, Meryl's like, you didn't think we'd make it, did you? He's like, there's things that can take and things that can't. And when I saw your eyes last night, I don't ever want to see that again. And he's like, I'm serious. Morgan is still unconscious, and they're like, he needs his meds. And they're like, Philly and the surrounding counties are clear, but who knows for sure? He's like, well, he can't survive another attack like that, so we need to just make sure, but we have to go out there, basically.
Yeah, so they take the fucking baby monitor out of his pocket and flip it on, and it's completely quiet.
For like 2 seconds, and he's like, good enough for me?
Enough.
Yep. They open the door, all go up. He tells them to get syringes because they may need an epinephrine shot.
Yeah, the house is wrecked, too. Like,
Yeah, they got in for sure, and nobody's realizing that.
They're being dicks about it, too. They're just like fucking throwing chairs and shit around unnecessarily.
What were the... Yeah, she says everyone's dancing on the TV. That's where they say the primitive thing. I'm like, grade A reporting, you cocksucker. And then he pulls the TV in so they can watch it. And this part also scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. You just see the alien's reflection in the CRTV.
Yeah, holding Morgan.
Yeah. And he turns and he's holding his wrist up to him, and he like clicks at him
coming out of it. And like, what if he was saying, like, it's like, okay, like, everyone calm down. Don't make me do this.
I don't want to do it, but why are you getting a bat? What are you doing?
Hey, I just want to go home. Just want to go home.
Oh, but then Graham notices that he's missing fingers, so it's the one he fucking stabbed earlier.
Yep.
You get a close up on Mel Gibson, that the fucking signature M. Night zoom on someone's face, and we get the rest of the flashback. And she says, I was just walking home. It was meant to be. And he holds her hand, and she goes, tell Morgan to play games. It's okay to be silly. Tell Bo to listen to her brother. All pretty normal shit. And then her eyes go into like a trance, and she's like, see. Tell him to see. And tell Meryl, swing away. And then she dies. And then we flash back to the signs conversation. Is it possible there is no coincidence? I fucking love this part. I don't care how corny people think it is. I love it. The music starts going. Is it possible there are no coincidences? And then he looks at Meryl and then sees the bat on the wall right next to him, and he goes, Meryl, swing away. And he's like, Wah. Like the music goes as he looks at the bat, and he just starts beating his ass.
They grab the kid and run out with him, and some water falls from one of the tables and hits his shoulder, and it starts burning him like acid. And they're like,
And then he completely unnecessarily starts smashing all the glasses with the bat at him. I'm like, it'd probably be more effective if you just like actually tossed the water at him.
Yeah.
Mel Gibson runs outside with Morgan while all this happening.
And he did get poison blasted while he was in there.
Sprayed him right before he got his ass whipped. And Meryl comes outside. He's sitting there with him. He's like, that's why he had asthma. It can't be luck. His lungs were closed. No poison got in. His lungs were closed. Don't touch him. Give him a minute. And the camera pans in this kind of weird slow-mo shot as Meryl turns to cry. And then you hear, Dad? And she turns back. Morgan's okay. And he's like, someone saved me? He's like, yeah, baby. I think somebody did. And then we leave that scene forever.
We go to winter years later. He's got his fucking preacher's outfit back on, walks out of the room, moves over.
Yep. That's it.
All right. And now let me go on my fucking rant here. So, the supposition of this movie is that all these events were orchestrated by God so that child would survive, correct? That seems to be the consensus. Like, the reason why the son's a baseball player was because, and was such a hard swinger, is because he could be there at the moment to kill the alien. The reason the kid had asthma was so that fucking, like,
In the
he
water
wouldn't breathe in the
and-
poison.
yeah.
The reason the wife got hit was so she could relay the message of swing away to the son in the future. The reason that he fell asleep was so he could crush the wife. The reason why the daughter had the water fucking obsession was so it could be there to kill the alien. What did that do? Like, what did that accomplish? Like, was it to give him his faith back? Because the
I
reason he
think that's
lost
it.
his
I think that's what it is.
okay, cool. The reason he lost his faith is because you killed his fucking wife to come back around this full fucking circle to give him his faith back.
Welcome
what the fuck?
to questioning Christianity, sir.
No, this, like I said, this is straight up like the book of Job, where it's like the devil talks to God and says, like, oh, the reason Job loves you because you give him all the shit. Like, watch me take it all away. See, he still loves me. End of the story.
Not
Family's
only
dead.
take it away, but make him miserable.
Yeah, and just leave him like that. Never fucking fix it or edit it. And this is just this giant secular logic to end at the same place we started, that if he didn't touch anything, nothing would have happened. Unless
Yep.
that kid grows up to be John fucking Connor and save us from the Terminators, this does not matter. This is just a fucking random shit in. Like, it didn't solve the problem. Like, they didn't figure out how to kill the aliens. It's just like fucking, it's one priest that he was fucked with. Like, killed one member and then almost killed the rest of them. I was like, okay, there's your faith back that I took from you earlier. And it's like,
Yes,
fuck?
that is Christianity in a nutshell, I would argue. Everything happens for a reason, does it though?
yeah.
All right, well, with that, we're going to go ahead and get into our rounds here. Round one?
Yep.
Awesome. The opening hook. Which film pulls you in more effectively? The Sixth Sense or Signs? I'm not going to read all that. Which opening grips you faster?
I mean, to me, it's kind of the Sixth Sense, because, I mean, we get right into the mystery of, like, well, I guess we get into the mystery really quick on both of them, but just, I don't know, just gripped more by
Murder?
Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
By murder and, like, this, like,
Donnie Wahlberg
fall-
in his underoos. And
this fall from fucking, like, this, like, amazingly high place they're at to, like, the destruction of their relationship, and I think it's good. And Signs, like, I guarantee you that scene's happened in real life, like, 1,000 times. Like, there's somewhere going on in the corner. Oh,
Right.
it's a circle. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, I guess we're planting it, but, like, I don't know. I've heard kids scream before and run out to them and it's nothing, and it just didn't really.
Yeah,
like,
seeing the crop
get me that
circle
much.
was cool, but put up against crazy ass Donnie Wahlberg in his underwear shooting himself, it's definitely way more going on in the opening of Sixth
Yeah,
Sense.
it's like
Yeah.
I gave a 8 to a Sixth Sense and a 6 to Signs, because
Yeah, I went 9-7 Signs. It's not a terrible opening by any means, but
No.
it's not that.
No, but yeah, the Sixth Sense opening is iconic. Like, it's...
Yeah. Yeah, that shot of Donnie Wahlberg in his underwear. I don't think he ever knew that was going to be his most famous thing.
yeah.
Both agree there, taking us into round two, the lead performance. Which lead performance anchors the film better? Yeah, go ahead, Nick.
Yeah, you
I
know
have a
what?
feeling we're going to disagree here. But
Well, we might not, because I went into this like definitely expecting it to be Bruce Willis, but I really enjoyed Mel Gibson's portrayal here, because it is a very, like you said earlier, different character than he normally plays. Because he normally plays like hyper competent badass with a fucking heart of gold kind of a thing. But
yeah,
like,
no.
this was like, no, he was fucking out of his element. He was panicking. He was dissociating. He was making really big like decision errors, and like how he was treating his children,
Right.
which I thought was all very realistic. Where Bruce Willis is almost kind of like this like aloof, like almost like supernatural mentor in a weird way. Like he never
Right.
really shows a lot of emotion. Like, it's
Almost never. Even
Yeah.
at the big reveal, he's just,
Yeah.
like I said, he accepts it all pretty quickly. So he's just like, oh shit, you can't see dead people.
Yeah, like
Oh
like
shit,
the biggest
I'm dead.
like the biggest thing we get is like, he's a piece of shit or bullshit, whatever. It's like it's like the biggest like emotional explosion we get from the
Yeah,
movie.
no.
It's just like, yeah,
Yeah,
And
no,
to see-
couldn't agree
yeah,
more.
not as much. Yeah, whereas
the-
I really felt yet again, he's a terrible human being who has personally done some things to my family.
Can't
We'll get
hammer
into
that
in the
home
trivia.
enough. He is a
Yeah,
horrible
but,
human.
He is a good actor. Like I guess he's good at acting like a good person. That's where his skill comes from.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. No,
So, yeah.
I scored it the same. The scene with his son alone, or the completely falling apart at dinner, is
Mhm.
miles ahead of any acting Bruce Willis does in The Sixth
Yeah.
Sense. He doesn't really hurt the movie. He's not a bad actor
No,
in the movie
no.
at all.
No, but
um,
Haley Joel is the one that fucking carries on his back, and I would
1000%.
consider him to be a supporting actor. So
Right. Yeah, way more fucking range in Mel Gibson's performance. But
Mhm.
speaking of the kids, it takes us into round 3, the child performance. This one was not even a
Yes.
contest to me.
No. The Culkin's fine, and so is the girl, but I think they did better shit when they were older because there is that sense of like uncanny valley with them a little bit. Like
Yes.
they're like little robot children that like are just a little too aware and cognizant of the world around them for their age.
Yes.
And
Agreed.
yeah, just like you, like if I was babysitting that kid, I'm like, you might be possessed by a 35-year-old man. I'm not
Yeah.
sure, but I think maybe.
The ease with which you stabbed our child or our family dog.
Yeah, the ease and precision which you did so. Like, are you like an anime character from another world? This is your isekai? You actually like a 35-year-old man got hit by a truck and this is like your redo? And it's aliens this time? I don't know. Like I've seen weirder shit. But yeah, but no, Haley Joel Osment is like I consider one of the best child actors of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Like just like
Yeah.
the way he like just like when the kids come up to him on the stairs and he does that, oh, happy birthday. It's
Oh,
like it's so
man.
there's fear, there's hope, there's kindness, there's just
Yeah.
all these emotions like laced into those like 3 words, and it's like
Yeah, I'll put any one scene of him being scared up against every single one in Signs for those kids.
like when the little girl like shows up in the tent and like violates his safe space and shit, and he hides behind the couch, like that reminded me of like the nightmare fear I had as a kid, like when
Exactly.
you physically could not move, like
Yeah.
it's just your whole body locked down and shit. I was
It was
I didn't get that
fantastic.
I didn't get that from the this will change how science books are written forever fucking shit. Yeah, no. I gave it a 10 and a 5. Like
I
and they did
dreamed
fine,
this.
but
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, they're too much characters and not enough kids. And
Right.
whereas Cole was like actually a child who's been traumatized and been forced to be mature beyond his years.
Agreed. Which takes us into round 4, atmosphere and tension. Which film builds suspense more effectively? Which one creates
Yeah.
stronger tension throughout? This is where it started getting real difficult for me.
Yeah, I think I almost might be tied up on this one, but well, you know what? I'll give it this. As much as I like The Sixth Sense, it doesn't have as much tension the second time you're watching it in a weird
Right.
way. Because
Yeah.
it's you have this very different view on it, where there's not really a twist in Signs. It's aliens and it's aliens.
Yeah, everything happened for a reason is the big twist. But yeah, in
Yeah.
my brain, like The Sixth Sense has like spikes of tension. It's
Yeah.
like, and then it starts to get a little bit more rapid towards the end. The spikes
Yeah,
do.
and then once it gets solved, it just goes. Meep.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, they're not dangerous. They're just sad people. It's like, oh, okay.
and
But yeah, no, the tension in Signs is just a fucking constantly sloped graph that just goes up until the very fucking last scene, and then it just
Right.
ends. But like,
Yes.
and then nothing. But yeah, but I'll say like it the last like 30 minutes of the movie is just a ramp of fucking tension.
Right.
And the only thing that kind of hurts it is like the flashback scenes, which I feel like should have just been one thing in one part of
Yeah.
the movie, because that just I get it's trying to like give you a second to breathe and shit, but like they keep putting it in the most tense places, and it's just like, no.
Yeah. No, I agree completely with your. I gave it a 10-9 just because it was super
Yeah.
close. But there's a gradual kind of build of tension in The Sixth Sense with the mom falling apart. But beyond that, there's so many scenes where it's like, oh, that was scary. Anyway, here's some more normal shit
Yeah.
for a while, and oh, that was scary. Whereas Signs is just like the moment the movie opens, it's like something's happening, and then it's like more shit's happening. Holy shit, this is real.
Yep.
Yeah, just a gradual ramp up in Signs, but very,
Mhm.
very close for me.
Yeah, I'll say that the peaks are higher in The Sixth Sense, but the overall scale is better in
Right.
Signs.
Round 5 is emotional core. Another close one for me. Which film connects more emotionally? Sixth Sense has trauma, fear, and understanding. Signs deals with the grief, faith, and family.
Yeah, I think I went 9-7 here to Sixth Sense. I think part of that is just personal, like empathy with the main character and shit, because like so much of that shit's I didn't see Ghost, but pretty much everything else that happened to this kid happened to me.
Yeah, I did
And-
9-8 here, same for
Yeah.
Sixth Sense, but
Because yet again, it's just like you feel the emotional weight of it throughout. Like I feel like the mom and the son and the wife and Bruce Willis and stuff in it, whereas you really only feel it through Mel Gibson's character in Signs. Like everyone else,
only
is kinda
Mel.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, his emotional reaction to Ray saying goodbye and dumping all that bullshit on him, that got me a little bit. And the one with his son dying always gets me. But that's pretty much it. Whereas the whole time the kid is just making me want to cry, and Mel Gibson's or Bruce Willis saying goodbye to his wife at the end, even as deadpan as he kind of acts it out.
His
gets
mom
me.
Like being so desperate to help him and like can't.
Toni
like,
Collette is what eked this out for me. She's so good. But yeah, Mel Gibson was the only person that made me feel anything in Signs, and it was only like 2 or 3 times. So yep, eked this one out to Sixth Sense as well. So far, we're scoring the same, which might be a problem. Round 6. Themes and message. Which film explores its themes more effectively? Which one resonates more?
I mean,
I think we know where you're going.
I got some personal beef with this, and also my childhood in religious institutions. But I'm definitely going Sixth Sense here, like an 8.5 on this one. It's yet again like that whole rant I had about like none of this fucking mattered, and you could have not done it, and the world would be the same, if not better. Whereas we're yet again the whole movie kind of goes like put your faith in God and things will work out, and it's just like I don't like that, because that's just like fucking taking your hands off the wheel and hitting the accelerator. Like I don't think that's a good way to fucking live, and just like God will take care of me. Like that's really bad. Whereas I feel the message from Sixth Sense is most pain comes from trauma, and if we can resolve that trauma, we can resolve the pain. I think is a much better message.
Yeah, I flipped my score on this morning. I was going to give it to Signs. I think both of the messages are kind of dumb and overdone, but the theme, I don't know, the resolution in Sixth Sense I like more, that he's it's all just about him helping a kid. Like his whole entire purpose was to help this child, and that he does. Whereas the theme, and I really, really love once it all starts coming together at the end, that whole concept of how everything happened perfectly for this thing to happen. I like that concept, but the overall message being about God kind of dampens that for me. Like, literally the resolution of the movie is like, and now he's a reverend again. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about it. You should be much less religious after the things you just witnessed.
also too, do the alien, like, is God on our side and not on the alien side? Because didn't God create everything, including the aliens? Unless, do the aliens have a different God? is God planetary based? Like, how does this work? Like, well, also, have you ever heard the fan theory about what the aliens actually are?
Demons. Yeah.
And that all the waters were holy waters that were blessed by the Father. But
but because he says they avoid water everywhere, so that doesn't even hold.
It's not holy water. It's
that takes us into round 7, the supporting cast. Which film has the stronger ensemble? What do you got?
I fucking yet again here. I got a 9-4 to a fucking Sixth Sense here, because it just like everyone was great. Like Bruce, well, not Bruce Willis, but the kid was great. Fucking
Toni Collette
was great. The wife was even really good, like showing her damage in the emotional moments. I hated the kid, like the fucking bully kid, which means you are a good actor if you can make me hate you. Like that makes you good.
I didn't give it as much as a gap. I really love Joaquin Phoenix in Signs. But Toni Collette can't lose a category like this in my mind, so I gave it to Sixth Sense.
M. Night Shyamalan's acting of
M. Night fucks everything up every time he's in these movies.
And he twisted the dial too far. Like you can be the doctor that says 5 lines, cool. That's a directorial cameo.
Exactly.
Fine.
You can't be the linchpin of the movie that made all this happen.
Then you start getting into Tommy Wiseau territory. You don't want to go there. So that's why I eked it out.
I loved Joaquin Phoenix. I especially loved the Sergeant First Class of the Recruiter Station.
Yes, that is a prime example of there are no small parts, only small actors.
Yes. But if you take Toni Collette and put her in a supporting role, that she's going to win that category every time to me. Unless it's Heath Ledger, maybe. But that takes us into round 8, the reveal/payoff. Which film delivers a stronger payoff? Which conclusion lands better?
10-4. I mean, to the Sixth Sense here again. I mean, Signs, like the reveal is throughout the entire movie. There is no like dun 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 like fucking moment in the movie, because it's like you get little bits, and here's the whole thing. And it's just, whereas Sixth Sense is like ghost. I see dead people. Oh shit, he's dead. Like there's multiple big reveals like
Yeah.
in the movie. Like
Yeah,
that's
there's at
just
least
all
3.
hit. Yeah.
I again did not give it as big of a gap. I did give it the same winner. I still get chills at the swing away part. I just love that part. But yeah, dude, there is nothing more iconic than the twist. It's like the definition of the twist.
Yeah.
So like, I don't even need to dive into that much. It is
Yeah.
literally
No, you go to the
most
dictionary, you look at
iconic.
twist, it says see Sixth Sense.
Yes. I see dead people. That's the twist.
Mhm.
And then he is dead. Yeah. Yeah, the amount of shows and stuff where it's like, he was dead the whole time? Like, they quote that shit. Like,
Yeah.
you cannot get more iconic than the Sixth Sense for this, but
Mm-mm.
I do still appreciate Swing Away, Meryl. I just love it.
I just have a God killed my wife so I can get my son to hit the alien in the head with a really big stick fucking thing. Just kind of sticks in my craw a little bit, just a little bit. No other way to transmit that specific message. I got to bisect your wife.
Round 9 is the fear factor. Which film is more effective at a horror experience? Which one actually scares you?
Yeah. I will actually go against my my string here. I will say Signs, I believe, is the scarier movie by
Same.
far and away. Because like I said, the first time I saw Sixth Sense, I was 12, and it made me shit my pants because like all the jump scares, you're not expecting them and
Right.
shit. But going back as an adult and watching it, it's just like it's this melancholy, sad movie about like all these hurt people who just like are hurting others because they're hurt, and it's just like it loses a lot of the like sting, I guess. And
Yes.
it just like has a different flavor
Yes,
to it.
the
the
jump
second time
scare
around.
of the dead lady outside of the car doesn't scare me literally at all.
Yep.
But you know, I think Signs is just way more close to like I guess realistic.
horror.
Like
Yeah.
it's something you. There's a lot more scenarios where I'm going to be at a cornfield scared than seeing dead people. You know.
Yeah. Something threatening trying to get into the house, and oh shit, I forgot to block one of the doors. Like that's
Right.
like classic horror, like 101. And
Or the
and the
news
fact that-
showing lights on the TV scares like just
Yeah.
the realism to their horror gets me a lot more.
Mhm. And the lack of showing the monster until like the
Exactly.
very, very fucking end. Like these are all great horror tropes that can really effectively boost the scary factor of a movie. Whereas the Sixth Sense, I feel, is more of like an emotional piece at this point.
Right. Agreed. Which takes us into our final round, round 10, as always, is the final verdict gut check. Basically, strip all of these scores away, all the categories. Which one do you like more? Which one will you more likely watch again first?
I'm definitely going to, well, like I said, both these movies, I noticed things this time I didn't notice the last time or the first time I watched it. But Sixth Sense really just holds up to me as like a great movie. I have some personal issues that make the whole like God saved us all fucking Deus Ex Machina thing in movies just really just rub me the wrong way. And like, yeah, and there are parts of the movies that just kind of like we said, they try to inject some comedy into here, and sometimes it really works, like with the fucking army recruiter. But then like we have the cop talking about the old lady spitting on skateboards for fucking 5 minutes, and like
I like that part.
it's fine, but yet again, the movie just slams on the brakes randomly so many times on the main plot, and it just like makes me feel like I'm watching the movie like this, like so many times. It just doesn't really make me enjoy it. Like, I'll say it this way: when I sat down and watched The Sixth Sense, I sat down and watched the entire thing through, clean, didn't get up to go to the bathroom once. When I watched Signs, I like got up, I went and did dishes, I sat down, I watched a bit more of it, I went and took out the trash. Like, it was harder to hold my attention just because it's more fragmented.
Yeah, I was the polar opposite. I think we ended up with the final score, but I love Signs. Once I see The Sixth Sense and I've seen the big twists and I get all the stuff on the second or third watch through that I missed the first time, still happens in Signs, by the way, because Nick pointed out something I still didn't get. But I don't know, man. Once I see the twist in that movie, I get it. And you're spending most of your time watching Bruce Willis, and I think Mel Gibson was just more entertaining for me to watch most of that movie. You know, Haley Joel is way better than the kids in that movie, so I will give it that. But I don't know. There's maybe also because of where I grew up when this movie came out, it is a lot more. And I watched it with my dad, so
I was a traumatized kid in
movie.
a big city in a private school, so it just resonated more for me. You were a kid out in the sticks with a religious father, so it probably resonated more for you.
Exactly. But it wasn't. It was a 10-9. I love both of these movies, but I will probably watch Signs before I watch Sixth Sense again. But with that, your judges have scored this fight unanimously. Thank God tonight. I thought we were going to end up with a tie. My score itself was almost a tie, which is what I was worried about. But Nick scores this 7-3. I scored it 6-4, barely different. But your winner tonight is The Sixth Sense. Dun, dun, dun! I see dead people, man. It just doesn't get more iconic than that.
Yep, and it was before all of us started disliking Shyamalan.
Exactly. This motherfucker, he went so off the rails, dude.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude, just the fucking Airbender alone is just fucking...
Exactly. Fucking asshole. I'm mad at him for doing that to us. But we're only going to spin one wheel tonight, and that wheel is going to be which one of us picks the next matchup. So let me bring that up real quick. Only 2 options on the wheel. No vetoes, obviously. That would be hilarious.
Yep. Oh.
All right, landed on Nick.
Alrighty.
God, that's so loud.
That's so close, too. That's right on the line. Yeah, so my choice for this evening is going to be from the Shit Fights list, which we love. And it's going to be 2 Saturday Night Live rejects as we watch Dana Carvey and Mike Myers attempt to keep their careers going post-TV
Post
fame.
Wayne's World, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we are doing The Love Guru and Master of Disguise, which I honestly don't know which one of these will be the worst movie, so we'll see.
Same. It's also like the most recent shit fight movie I think we've had too.
I think so.
Yeah,
Well,
no, it's 2009 I think is when Love Guru came out. Master of Disguise was much
a little back.
but,
Yeah.
Other than that, I think the most recent one was Green Lanterns versus Catwoman. But I think this is the newest shit fight we're going to have done to date.
Yeah, and they keep putting out shitty movies, so we're probably not going to run out anytime in the near future.
Yeah, man. I think Mike Myers thought he was untouchable after Austin Powers and tried to do the same thing, and holy fuck, it didn't work.
Well, he did Austin Powers, then he hit Cat in the Hat, and that's when it started slipping. And then he did this, and that was just the fucking bullet in his career.
Yeah.
Like, he just disappeared after that.
And Master of Disguise was Dana Carvey's only attempt at trying to do something without Mike Myers. And God, I can't wait. This is going to be horrible and a blast. I'm sure I'll have no trouble finding a free version of these movies.
Oh, no. Or it could be one of those things that no one wants to hold the license.
Yeah,
to,
nobody
so
streams it.
Yeah.
But with that, thanks for tuning in again this week, guys. Let us know if you disagree with the outcome. Let us, again, please add suggestions for the M. Night shit fight. That rhymes, too. It's got a good ring to it.
Yeah.
We have quite a few options, but we'd love to hear your ideas. So, yeah, share the episode, comment, follow us on TikTok and Instagram. But, yeah, I'm Devin Vestal.
I'm Nick Nye.
And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching.